What's up, everybody? Ugh. I'm yawning this shit. I just wanted to come in here and talk to y'all for a little while. Seeing that some people want to come in and talk. Mm, no, no, no. Got some damn chick for late, and I think I'm about to eat for the night. I'm about to go to the skate ring tomorrow, so I'm a little excited about that. What's up, young Lizzie, man? How you been? Yeah, man, you been all right, man? I got some Chick-fil-A that I'm about to eat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat that for the night and watch me something on television and go to sleep. Going to go to the skating rink tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited about that. I I used to skate for Cope, so I'm going back skating. Okay, that's understandable, young Lizzie. That's understandable. I mean, you got a life, young Lizzie, so it's like I'm sure you got a life outside this YouTube shit. So ain't nothing wrong with that. I know one time you had me worried though, cause I think you ain't you didn't post. You went a little while without posting, so I was like, damn, I hope young Lizzie is okay. But then I think even though you wasn't posting, you came in my live stream one time. You said hello, like you had spoken to me. So I was like, okay, good. So he's still cool. I just was a little worried. That's all. Well, concerned. I ain't gonna say worried. Hey, what's up, Elgin? Uh, Nothing really. I'm just ready to get me a car. So I can get a better, paying job. I guess. And then once I do that, I plan on investing more into my YouTube channel. Um, you gonna see me like my like later on this year, like around my birthday, you're gonna see a lot of like videos that are not like this type of content. Like my content I'm gonna switch up a little bit. I'm gonna still talk about the same thing, but it's not gonna be, like I'm gonna do some content on gaming, television shows, um, just I'm gonna expand my content a little more, diversify, if that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, if y'all got some questions y'all want to answer, I mean, y'all, if y'all got some questions, you guys want to answer me, just I mean, want to. I keep talking, I keep saying shit wrong. If you got some questions that you want to ask me, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, man, it's no problem, dude. It ain't no problem, man. It seems like stuff isn't fun no more. Everyone's walking around with an attitude. Nobody's sociable. That's yeah. Uh, I keep yawning. Yeah, that's how it be, man. That's how it be, dude. Like I don't even go around people like that no more. I mean, when I be at work, I just be chilling. Like I might talk to people here and there, but I don't even like. You know, I don't really like fuck with people too much. I understand that I cramp everybody's style. At least that's what it seemed like to me. So I don't really be around people too much. Like for instance, like it's a neighborhood reunion where I'm from. The particular neighborhood that I grew up in, they have like a reunion for it, and I'm not even going to that because it's like it's gonna be a bunch of people. I know it's going the people that's gonna be there. I know them, but I'm not gonna be able to relate to them, so I'm not gonna go. You know. But yeah, everybody do got a damn attitude. Seem like you know everybody be passive aggressive. Just weird. Just I don't know. People just be weird, bro. I miss life before. I miss how life was before smartphones came into play. These damn smartphones is what really made this social media stuff popular. If you really think about it. I want some lemonade or some type of orange juice or something. I wouldn't mind that right now. Usually, I don't approach man. I don't get play. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. Why would she ask? Yeah, why would she ask you that? Mm. She was asking, do it look good or something? I don't understand that. Yeah, why would she? Why would she ask? Yeah, yeah. Why? I don't understand. Why would she ask? You know, and why would she ask you that? Like, I don't know. Like, she trying to say, like, did it look good on her, or did her ass look fat in it? But yeah, like I said, if y'all got some questions, man, feel free to ask them. I'm gonna probably get off here in a few. But yeah, she just asked you that, like, I don't know, I don't know. Like, have you been getting some signs from her? Like, I don't know. Why, man? Did he really just? Why am I named after a tree? Why am I named after a tree? He asked, why am I? I'm not named after a tree. Read my name. Does my name say tree? Read my name again and you'll see. My places was oh shit. Okay, my places doesn't like approach her back on me, so she asked me to approach her. No, she worked at the. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I got you. Okay. So she don't like approaching them. Okay. So now I see. Okay, I see where we going. Okay. Because at first because I was wondering why you even brought that up. To be honest, like, because I thought you was trying to say like you might have thought it was weird because like she thought you were checking her out because like she wanted to know how she how her body looked and whatever it was that she was supposed to be trying on. One thing I'm noticing too, like ever since like it's like the closer I get to 30, I can't fight sleep no more. I don't know why. Yep. Yeah, boy, this life has been a fucking disaster, man. This life here has been a complete disaster. It's been a disaster, man. You know. Yeah, but it's like the closer I get to 30, the closer I get to 30, man, it's like I can't fight sleep no more. Yeah. I was just talking about that a few minutes ago. I was just talking about that. Like before I came on here, I was talking about that. A few like I say like 5 minutes before I even came on here, I was just telling somebody that like I was on somebody else live and I had commented that. Yeah, I plan on moving. I plan on moving. Yeah, I plan on moving. I really want to move out the damn. I really want to move out the country, to be honest. But I think moving out the state right now would be good. I really want to leave the state. If I leave the state, I would be satisfied. But I really want to leave this country. I really want to move out this country so fucking bad. You don't have to answer this, but how do you deal with depression? Um, I mean, I watch TV. If I'm not watching TV, then I'm daydreaming about whatever that makes me happy or whatever I wish for. I just daydream and watch TV, basically. But I don't know if I really don't even know if I can say that I even deal with it because the shit that I'm depressed about is stuff that I can't change. So I'm gonna forever be depressed for the rest of my life. No. I mean, watching television as like, a 7-year-old kid. Yeah, watching television as a 7-year-old kid and you know, playing outside with friends, uh, playing outside with friends as a 7-year-old, 8-year-old kid and going to elementary school as a 7 and 8-year-old kid. Playing, like that's the only good memories I have, but like it's nothing. You see how far back I got to go back to think about some fun times I had. That's no, that's I don't even that shit really don't even count. Yeah, man, America. I think America. I think America is done. Yeah, I think it's over with. I wouldn't mind going to the Philippines either. Philippines is in my top place. Not just when I say move out the state, I mean move out the country. I'm not talking about just for the women. Hell, the women don't even. I don't even. I think I'll be in the same. Like I don't. They don't want me over there either. So ain't no sense to really worry about the women. But like, far as like a peace of mind, you got the cost of living is better because the US dollar it goes further in other places. So yeah, rent and shit'll be much cheaper. So yeah. Besides older fat women, have any younger women ever approached or like you? Shit. Um, I was 11. I had a crush on this big girl. She stayed across the street from me for like a split second. She was a year younger than me, and I was yeah, we was the same age. She was like some months younger than me, and I stopped liking her though. I stopped having a crush. I just had a crush on her for like a split second, and I remember one time me and her brothers and sisters was playing outside and shit, and she basically was in the backyard and like she went to the like we was playing in this open field and she went to the other section on the backyard and she basically called my name and she was like come back, come with me so we can like kiss and hug. But I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I ended up not doing it. uh, because we supposedly was like girlfriend and boyfriend for like a week on some childish shit. Then I got in the eighth grade. I got in the eighth grade, and then this damn chick who was in the sixth grade gave me her number, but I ended up not calling her. She was like a tomboy, but she's lesbian now. It was a chick that we used to always talk on the bus about video games and shit, just talking, socializing, and then she gave me her number one day, and I didn't call her. She said something about it too, but yeah, I never did call her. She's lesbian now. And then I remember when I was a senior. I was a senior in high school, and then this fucking this junior, um, she was like mixed with Indian or something, but she was like black. She was like Cherokee or something, and then but this chick here was kind of big, but I thought she was like kind of cute. And I remember I was like walking in the classroom. It was just me and her. And she was walking behind me, and she like kind of grabbed her hand. Like she kind of like grabbed her like she yanked her arm and like kind of reached up under like she kind of reached for my like my dick from the back. And I looked at her and I basically was like, all right, now like you gonna get me started. But like I ended up not, doing nothing with her. I ended up not like, but those are like my only good encounters with women. No, Jalen, I don't plan on doing that, Jalen. First of all, I don't find them attractive, first of all. They're not my type. To me, it would be considering uh if she looked good in the face, then yeah. If she looked good in the face, I wouldn't have an issue. But if I don't find her to be attractive in the face, then it might be you know, it might be an insult. Cause it was a chick I did have a crush on that was kind of on a little chubby side. Now, if we talking like mobile, like if we're talking like obese, then yeah, yeah, they're not my type. They got to be, they got to be, yeah, they're not my type. Yeah, yeah, that's how it be though. That's how it be. Y'all ask me some more questions before I get off here. I'm gonna be on here for like a few more minutes. Shit, I wish some females my age would approach me and really, I mean, it could be a person. It don't have to be of yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't no sense approaching them. I don't like them anyway, so I'm not going to approach them. I'm not going to approach them. Yeah, I'm not going to approach them. Yeah, I'm not going to approach them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh yeah, you know that. Yeah, we know this already. Yeah, yeah, ain't no secret. That's why I don't be getting. That's why I don't be feeling sorry for their ass when they be getting beat up when they get their ass beat in relationships and they had them. That's why I don't be feeling sorry for them when they leave them when they leave them and had them taking care of the kid and had them female. I don't feel sorry for them when they beat when women get their ass beat up in relationships for messing with Pookies and Ray Rays, and I also don't feel sorry for them when the Pookies and Ray Rays leave them and had them taking care of the kids by themselves. I only feel sorry for the children because the children got to grow up in this shit. Oh yeah, that's super attractive, Elgin. Um, I mean, technically, no. I mean, my family don't really know. My family don't know. You think I should? You think I? Hey, you know what I've been thinking about, Elgin? I've been thinking about dropping a video on that. I'm thinking about doing it next year, like a coming out video. You ever seen those coming out videos where people like come out the closet and shit? I've been thinking about dropping one next year of me coming out as like bisexual or pansexual, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm gonna do that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that shit in the middle of the You think I should do it? I'm gonna do it anyway, regardless. Drop a video of me coming out. It's gonna be next year though. Oh, that's good, Elgin. Cause I be seeing like those like Asians and like those man, they just I don't know, bro. No, I must admit next year. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hell no. It ain't the time right now. It's just not the time. Well, I ain't gonna really it's not gonna be towards my family though. It's gonna be like on the internet type shit. And first of all, the video is gonna be like me sitting in front of the camera talking about that shit. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be more professional. Like I already got a game plan. I got a game plan on how I'm gonna do it too. Oh, well, that's good for you then. People respect you, then that's cool. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's damn good. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit. We can still do it. I'll probably do that shit tomorrow. If I don't do it, I'm gonna do it before Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna do that before Monday. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that like a private video. That way, ain't nobody, stupid people. It can only just be me and whoever I want to see it. Like me and whoever, you know, I want to see it. So shit, yeah. No, I ain't sleep. I'm just talking like this, truthfully. Uh, everybody, I'm on E and you mighty. Oh, that's a nice song. Imagine hearing that riding down the street in a car on a road trip. That's such a nice song. Everybody, I'm on E and you mighty. Whoa. Well, it's good that you think that. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, uh, what song is that? That is, let me see. That song is, I believe the song is called Move Your Feet. Move. Yeah, it's called Move Your Feet. And the person is by Junior Senior. Yeah, Move Your Feet. I believe it came out because I believe it came out when I was a child, when I was a little kid. Yeah, it came out in 2002, but I didn't hear it until 2004 when White Chicks came out. What's good, bro?
Yo, yo, what's up, broski? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, I saw you from send my way.
I saw you too. I said, damn, I ain't knew I said I ain't knew he watched it my way too. You talking about Smoke. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we all in
I
the
fuck with Smoke.
yep.
Yeah, yeah, I saw you on live. I saw you on his live. I said, damn. Damn. I said, damn. I ain't knew he. I said, damn. I ain't knew he watched Smoke too. I said, damn. I said he'd be over here with me. Yeah, yeah. I fuck with Smoke. Smoke, cool. Smoke. One of my favorite dudes in this space.
Oh yeah. And I think we're
Yeah.
all in the same space anyway. A lot of us know
Hmm.
DBDR, Rehab Room,
Yeah,
Jabal the
yeah,
Doomer, so on and so forth.
yeah, yeah. I can't honestly. I can't. I can't believe that either. Yeah, I mean, I got the height, but that shit ain't saving me, man. It's not it ain't saving me at all. It wasn't saving me then, to be honest, but it's I mean, I ain't gonna say it's all good, but I just acknowledge this shit more. Like it is what it is. Yeah, man, that was a great year for me too. I talk about it all the time. If I mean, it was just I had no complaints out of that year. Music, my life, I ain't had no complaints that year. It was probably yeah, it was the best year for me too. And I was only 8. I was only fucking 8. I was going to a school I really like. I was going to a good school I love too. So that's one good thing that happened that year. Yeah, what you got going on, DP?
Yo, did you ever leave the country by any chance?
Oh no, I want to. I was just talking. Somebody in here had asked me that, and I told them that I was just matter of fact, I was on. You had saw the comment I put on Smo. I saw the comment on Snow. I put the comment on Smo. I was basically saying when on the live
You wanted to
stream, I
leave
was
Georgia.
yeah. I want to leave. I want to leave Georgia, but I really want to leave this. I really want to leave the country. Period. But if I leave Georgia, then that'll be good enough.
Yo, bro,
But
Joshua.
I really want to leave the damn country because America, man, this shit is. I ain't saying it was all. I ain't saying it was great, but this shit just it don't feel right. It just don't.
Yeah, a week and a half ago, I came back from Thailand. I was in a place called Pattaya or Pattaya, however you spell it,
Yeah.
2 hours away from Bangkok. Dog, amazing, bro.
Are you kidding?
Amazing to say the least, bro.
You know what? Pattaya, I keep pronouncing it wrong, but I've heard about that. Like if it's like the two places I would hear about was Bangkok and Pattaya.
Yep,
Those
and
were
one
those.
more. One more is
I
Phuket.
say it again.
Phuket or Phuket.
I'm trying to think if I heard that one. I
Phuket.
don't
Those are
know.
the three biggest areas
In Thailand,
for like tourism. Yeah,
yeah, I heard about Bangkok first. I don't know if that's if they call it the capital. I'm not
that
sure,
is.
but okay. Because I heard about Bangkok first, and then I heard about Pattaya second. But for some reason, I think for some reason I took a liking. Well, I didn't go out there, but I'm talking about like as far as looking at it online, I took a liking to Pattaya. I think the most. I think for some reason, but I ended up liking both of them though. Well, what you were saying? You said it was you said it was amazing or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, man. I don't know if you like the city vibes. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't go to Bangkok because I was like, it's kind of like a city. I don't want to use the subway system. I don't
Right.
want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that shit. And Pattaya, bro, there's only like three main streets, and they're all connected to each other. You know, like or you know, like pimps back in the day.
You say pimps?
Yeah, PIMPs.
Okay. Literally.
Yeah. So you know, like when they say
Okay.
like the blade or the track where all the hoes would be at.
Okay. Yeah.
So picture three blades or tracks all together, all connected. That's how Pattaya is. There's literally a street with 1,000 bitches on it. No joke.
Damn.
No Kizzy like I'm young Lizzy.
Damn.
Yeah.
So okay, so let me get this straight. So it's not like it's not like I got a busy street here, but only way I could get to the other busy street is if I go 2 blocks down around the corner. But this place, it's like the whole strip, like it's like 3 blocks and they're connected to each other and they busy. Not busy, but you get where I'm coming from? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'd probably say like 20 blocks, like it crosses 20 if you were to walk. All right, so I'll say
But
this.
basically you walking straight the whole time. And those are that's what you mean?
Yeah, bro, like between 40 minutes to an hour of walking, however fast you walk, you could get through it. And the street that has 1,000 bitches on it, man, they'll grab you. Like you can't even walk that street without being like pulled into one of the bars. So it's like 70 bars on the left and
The
right.
women grabbing you? Why? Damn.
Why do you think, Trey?
Oh
They
wow.
trying to get that BBC, Trey. Why do
Hold
you
on.
think, bro?
Tell me. Hold on. I'm curious. You got to tell me. Did anything go down? If you know what I mean.
Of course, broski.
Wow.
I can explain it all. I can give all the details, bro. You're gonna have to change the title of this stream.
Oh hell. Hey, I
It's a
tell you
safe
what.
this right here. Check this out. If you are a doomer, incel, black pill, whatever, man, a whore maxer, whatever, sex maxing, whatever. If you're in this space, this is a safe haven for us, especially if you're 25 and under. I'm 30. I'm 30, but I still got that. I'm in peak physical condition
Yeah.
in terms of my body. My physique when I was down there. So,
Right.
so basically, you mog the fuck, even if you're ugly. Even if, most of us are just average, right? But even if you're like you would do good because you're slim. And when I mean slim, not like super skinny, but like you're not fat. I see the hollow cheeks. I can see your jawline, you know what I'm saying? And when you do show your face, you're
Right.
not fat. And your
Right.
teeth, I'm not trying to glaze you, bro, but I'm just saying your teeth is clean. Your teeth is straight. Your teeth is clean. You would do wonders over there because your competition is 60 to 70-year-old Australian dudes, German dudes, Indians. Shout out to the Indians. There's a lot of them there, but a lot of the Indians that are not from Canada, America, or UK, the ones that are straight from India, most of them are there, and you'll mog the shit out of them and a lot of these guys are like 40 plus.
Damn.
So
Oh, okay.
if you dress young or whatever, even if you go to the fake markets, because they have fake markets that have like all the designer brands, Stussy, however you say it, Bathed in Ape or whatever the fuck. I don't know all the new brands that they got, you know what I'm saying? But they got a whole shop of just fake shit. Over there, no one cares what you dress like anyway. So if you wear that fake shit, you're golden. They got the
Damn.
fake, Ferragamo belts, fucking uh, Balenciagas, shoes, all this shit. Because, a lot of times they make it there or close, like Vietnam, Cambodia, you know what I'm saying? So,
Damn. Damn,
hmm
man. And you damn, that shit is that shit is that's something to think about. And you say as you was walking down the street, they kept grabbing you. Damn, man.
broski, check this out.
Damn.
They will literally push you three. It'll be like, imagine getting hit up at all sides, like you're getting pushed by all angles. Like there's three or four
Ooh,
girls.
no, it ain't. No, you
You
fucking
think
with
I'm
me.
kidding,
It
bro?
was like that.
Dude, I am literally a nobody when I roam around the streets, bro, in the US. Over there, I was a somebody, a VIP, a celebrity.
Wow.
They treat me like I was Trey Songs, bro. They treat me like I was
No. Hold
uh
on.
Neo.
Not
Uh
not 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 from every angle. From every angle.
yes, sir.
Ooh, damn. Ooh, that's a dream.
Bro, thank you for saying that. Because I got something to add. As soon as you touch back into America and you go to bed, this happened to me. So I think this happens to everybody. You are getting so much sex. Yes, you are paying. First of all, I'm gonna say that you are paying. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna sell you guys a dream. Like, yeah, they're getting to the bar so you can pay, but you're gonna have sex. But check this out.
Hold
You
on,
get
but
so much,
okay. So if I buy some drinks, okay, of course they may want some cash too. But if I spend a little something, they will give me.
dude. Dude,
Okay.
I'll wait. Let me say this, and I'll go straight into that. I'll answer
Okay.
that question.
Go ahead.
You will have it was, how people say they have lucid dreams or fever dreams. You will get
That's
I
the
did
kind
5
where the
days.
dream will feel real or something like
Yep,
that. I don't know.
yep. I did 5 days there. That was it, just 5 days. I had so much sex. I think probably like 13 times or whatever. I had so much sex that when I came back, I had a dream that I was literally back there getting head without a condom. And I
Ooh.
was like, holy fuck, bro. Like, this is the horniest you'll ever be for the first couple of days you come back. Because your libido is increased. The more you have sex, your libido increases as well. So, but I'll go back to what you're saying. So those bars, so there's multiple ways to have sex in Thailand, period, not even just Pattaya. So that street is called Soy Six. You can look it up on YouTube. Everyone, it's popular. So
Hey, you want to spell it? You want to spell it out? Can you
SOI
spell it?
SOI space 6.
Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha.
And anybody who's like, dude, come on, you're blowing up the spot. Dude, relax, bro. This is a Trey stream. Nobody, no offense, Trey, but we're all losers here. No one's really like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We're
yeah. There's
not, we're
not,
not, we're not, we're not celebrities here.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's not like somebody's gonna like, put us on the blogs or something like that, and we're gonna be on TMZ.
exactly, bro. So, you're from Georgia, right?
Yep.
Are you near Atlanta?
Nope. I'm actually I'm like 4 hours away from Atlanta.
But I'm pretty sure you deal with YNs and all that stuff. Just pretend to be them, bro, for the time you're there, because you want to magnify. So, like, what I'm getting at is just barely any Black Americans. The only blacks there will probably be like from the UK or whatever, and they'll be like different. You know what I'm saying? Like, or there might be like some kind of African or something like that. So there's barely any Black Americans there. So if you play into that, you can still be yourself. But if you play into that, I think they'll like that even more. So you go in there, you get her 2 drinks, bro. That's all you need. She grabs you. So go after the one that grabs you. The one who grabs you, she'll sit you down to a seat. If you like what she looks like, which come on now, we're not picky, right? If you like what she looks like, buy her 2 drinks. It'll be 125 baht, which is $3.15. So you'll pay six
In US
dollars and thirty.
dollars?
Yep, $6 30 cents US dollars.
Cause I was just saying, I was just telling them earlier. I was like, the US dollar goes further over there.
Yep. Then you ask for 2 things, either short time. So you do this, right? You ask her to play a game while you're buying those drinks, right? So you ask her to play a game. It'll be Connect Four or some other like dice game or some shit like that. So it'd be like one of those 2 things. I know it sounds silly. You do that, then you ask her for short time or bar fine. Short time. So every bar is a brothel. Every bar has a room. They'll get new sheets. You take a shower. She takes a shower, and then y'all smash. And it'll be 2,000 baht, which is 60 US dollars. You know what 60 US dollars gets you out here? Absolutely fucking nothing, bro. Absolutely fucking nothing. Not even a handy.
You
A hand job
stupid.
doesn't even give you $60 out here. You got to go
Hey,
to a fucking massage
I mean,
parlor.
it can't even get a touch, really.
You can't even get a fucking hug.
You can't.
Only from your auntie, bro. That's it.
Hey, not even a kiss blown. You can't even get that.
The facts, bro. So check this out. Now the bar fine. Let's say you want to. You know what the bar fine is? You're renting a girlfriend. Okay, but
Damn.
this is why I say you got to choose the one who chooses you, because you don't want to be like this other guy. There's just like this fat. It was another black guy. We was playing pool. I wasn't playing with him, but his girl knew me because I was. I had got one of her girls. I paid a bar fine for one of her. They were at the same bar. One of the girls who works at her bar. She was eyeing me down. Like I couldn't even like. I didn't want no problems with the dude. He was like, he looks like your typical truck driver, black dude. He was matching his outfit, but he was like very fat, like 300 pounds, and in his 40s. You don't want to be like him, where your girl is not paying attention to you. You're not getting what you paid for, in a sense. And it got to the point where he was mean mugging the shit out of me because his girl kept staring at me. So I just fucking left because I don't want no problems. I'm there for vacation, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So
right.
I like looked at him back, but like not menacingly. And then I shortly left after because I'm just like, bro, I don't want no problems, bro. Like, cause you don't want to end up in a Thai jail cell, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
kind of that shit's rough. Yeah,
So
but
again, so let me go back. So the bar fine is this: if it's late in the
the
night,
bar
it's
fine
cheaper.
was it?
Yeah, the bar fine. So you
Okay,
know about
okay,
the
okay.
short time. Short time is $60. This is the ongoing rate. Now, the bar fine, if you go early in the day, it costs more. If you go later at night, it costs less. If you do like, let's say, so the place closes at 2 a.m. If you do it at 11 p.m., it'll be like 2,000 baht, which is 60 for the bar fine. Then you take her to your hotel or your Airbnb, whatever you're staying. Then you pay her what she asked for, which she'll say like 3,000 baht. So that's $90. So together it'll be 150, which still Trey 150 doesn't even get you sex here in America.
Yeah, man. This shit, bro.
Exactly, Trey. So you do that, right? Then after you get that first nut in, you can go hang out with her. You can go play pool, go to the other bars, go to the club. They have clubs that play rap music, EDM, Afro beats, all that
So
stuff.
they
You can
they
go.
they they still down to like actually hang out with you after you smash them.
Yep, and guess what, Trey? All of this is not by force. If they didn't want to do it, they would have said no. So that's how you know she does like you.
Oh, okay, because I was kind of thinking that I was like, wait a minute, like because I thought it was like they are they with me because I'm spinning,
Of
but
course, of course. That's why I don't want you. That's another thing I was going to get to. None of us should be falling in love. Or it'll be might be hard for some people. I get it, but none of us should be falling in love or sending money when you leave. Just stop. But let me go. Let me before I let you go. I'm gonna let you go again. But I'm gonna just say this, Trey. That trucker dude with the matching outfit. He had a red shirt, red hat on. Not like it was a blood or anything, but you mogged the shit out of him, bro. So I know
damn.
you would do good over there.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying
And this chick looked good too.
so they you know what I'm saying? Would they like okay, of course they want to get some money out of it because they trying to smash, but like they actually like.
Yes, and here's why, Trey. Here's why. So they have a contract, right? And a lot of them work 6 days, possibly
What,
seven.
like an agency or something?
They work actual shifts, yes, and you could buy their contract. So there's dudes that'll pay 42,000 baht to buy their contract, which is 1,200 bucks. And so because there's dudes that live in Thailand, like they'll just live there, and they'll be like, "Man, I like you so much," and she could say no. Again, she could say no. So if you buy the contract, which I suggest you don't do, because it's a 3 day rule. Okay, if you go hang out with the same chick 3 days, you'll fall in love supposedly. So that's why you don't want to do this. But 42,000 baht is to buy the contract, 1,200 US dollars. But when you take her to your place, you will be paying for her. Period. So you rented a girlfriend, but you rented a girlfriend for every day. So you are paying for her meals. You're sending money to her family. You're doing all that. She's living in your Airbnb, your condo, your whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I suggest don't do that. But check this out, Church. When it comes to just the bar fine, you're hanging out with her for that one day. You have to send her back home to the bar by 4 p.m. the next day. So you can get like 2 or 3 smashes in, eat breakfast, hang out with her at the bar, go watch a movie or some shit, whatever. You can do all that, or you could or you could just be like, just send her back home after you smash. Like if you wanted to, just to fucking smash, you could just send her back home. Just send her on her way. Just be nice to her, give her a little Uber money. And she wanted to be with you. Here's why: because like I said, they work at the bar 6 or 7 days out the week, so they like for a guy to take them out, and it's a nice change of pace to get outside the bar. And like I said, if they didn't fuck with you, they would have just said no or increased the price astronomically. For guys they don't like, they'll be like, "Oh no, 5,000 or 10,000," like, or they'll say they're on a period or something like that if they don't like you.
Oh yeah, and then again, they did kind of choose because, like you say, you was just walking and they like grabbed or were pulling you and shit.
Yeah, there's 70 bars. Oh, there's a street.
So they was really choosing signals.
Oh, dude, the most aggressive chooses. Dude, those are fucking harassment signals. Like, dude, they're grabbing your dick, bro. They would if you've got a
No,
boner.
no, it ain't.
No,
No, it ain't.
listen. If you walk in the middle of that street with a boner, they will put their hands down and start jacking you off.
Wow, that's insane. Damn.
Insane levels of GFE, yes. And Trey, you check this out. That dude's girl, was a freaking like six. A six is above average, you know, on our black pill scale, whatever. She was between a 6 or a 7, and that dude was a fucking like 2, bro. He had a matching outfit that was cool.
Ooh.
He had a matching
So
outfit,
so
but
basically so basically she was normie tier and he was damn.
she was high tier normie. She was high tier normie, and she chose to be with him. But she was eyeing me down, whatever. But I'm not really saying like I'm mogging like crazy because at the end of the day, we're paying for both. Like these girls are, you know, we're paid for. So I'm not trying to act like I'm badass, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to let you know that this guy had the opportunity with a 6.5 or whatever the fuck. So imagine
Damn.
you, a guy who's younger, you're under 30 or about to be 30, but that still is young compared to these guys because a lot of these guys are 40s plus. Most of them 50s plus. Most of them bald and fat.
Damn.
Yes. So I'm just trying to so if you go to Bangkok, there's more competition. There's more
Yeah.
foreigners.
The
There's more
passport
younger.
bros and shit.
There's more passport bros. There's more foreigners. There's more younger dudes. But if you go to Pattaya, it's strictly just hedonism, strictly just sex. So you have better odds in Pattaya. I haven't been to Phuket, but I imagine Phuket is probably the same. And the thing is you have to go further to get to Pattaya and Phuket. So I think that's probably why Bangkok is probably the hub or whatever for a lot of people. But
Hold on, say that last sentence again.
so you have to go further to get to Pattaya and Phuket. So I think that's probably
Oh,
why.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So I had to. So like once you touch down in
So
the
you think
Bangkok
that's
airport,
probably why? Okay.
maybe it could be a lot of reasons, but I
Yeah.
just want to let you know you should have no. If you ever do decide, even if you go at 40 years old, you should have no doubts that you would have a good time. That's
What's
all
the
I'm trying to
name
tell
of
you,
the club? You remember the name?
bro. It doesn't fucking matter. There's 70 bars on left and right. This
Oh, okay,
imagine one
okay,
street.
okay. So it's a
It's called
bunch of them. Yeah,
Soy
but you
Six
did
is the
say it was like
street.
a
Soy
huh?
Six, SOI space six.
Damn.
Then you have that's one blade. Then you have Beach Road. That's the next blade where the prices are even lower, but they're all freelancers. So I suggest against it. I did it one time, but I suggest against it because you could have a good experience. You could have a chick who could rob you. So let's say this. Let's say this won't happen, okay? But let's say a girl on Soy Six at one of the bars rob you, right? She takes money out your safe, whatever the fuck. Hopefully, you do get an Airbnb or place or hotel with a safe. I did, but let's say she robs you. You can go back to that same bar and tell the mama san, and she will be punished, and you will get your money back. It'll be
Hold on.
resolved.
You get
But if
me?
you, oh, what was that? Did you say something?
Yeah, yeah. I kind of I really was looking up. I was trying to look up the damn I was trying to look up what you was talking about. But you can repeat what you were saying again?
No. Let me. I've been talking a lot. I'll let you. I'll just
No, 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 no,
answer your
no, no,
question.
no. I was trying to look up. I was trying to research the street you was talking about.
SOI space
I
six.
missed it. I accidentally got off of here, and then when I tried to get back on here, my microphone. I was trying to ask you, could you hear me? But I couldn't because I had
Oh,
my
okay.
microphone. Yeah, but you can repeat what you were saying.
Okay. Let me know when you have a question. I'll just relax. Okay. So, uh,
You were talking
if
about
if a chick robs you, this will
okay.
not happen. Again, this will not happen. But if a chick robs you on Soy Six at one of the bars, you can go back to the bar, talk to the mama san, and everything will be resolved. But if you go to Beach Road and get with a freelancer and you're too drunk and she robs you, or you find out it's a lady boy and you want to beat the shit out of that person and then they rob you and hurry up and run and get on a taxi and leave or whatever the hell, a motorbike and leave, you got to hold that for the rest of your life. Like there's no one to go to. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to be on your P's and Q's when you're on the beach road. Then there's Walking Street, which is the clubs and all that stuff, and go-go bars, which is like a strip club. and you can also fuck there. So there's multiple ways, there's multiple avenues. They have strictly bars that are just blowjob bars. They got
Damn.
they got sex shows. A bitch will dude, I had a balloon in my hand, and a chick threw a dart out of her pussy and shot the balloon and exploded. Pinpoint accuracy, bro.
Damn.
Yep. I'm pulling a string out of a chick's pussy with like needles. And there's the other chick, she had razor blades in her pussy and literally was cutting a pencil to show that it was real. She like chopped off a pencil
Hey,
with the razor blades.
spell the street for me one more time.
SOI
SOI
space.
space. Oh no, like the word space or just literally space.
Like you press the space key
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
and then the number 6.
6.
Yeah, the number
Okay,
6.
let me see if I. Oh,
Patia,
okay, 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 okay.
Pattaya.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm just reaching. Damn. All this fucking hot.
And check this out. Check this out. Yo, check this out, Trickery.
Hey, the
Here's what I want to give to all
the street
the
look
people watching,
live
even
too.
though
What you were saying?
here's what I want to give to all the people watching, even though there's barely anybody watching.
Yeah.
What I want to say is
But then
we already
again, but
missed the
then
golden
again,
era.
but then again, once I re-upload it, they gonna watch it because like I'm gonna post it. So yeah, so they
Well,
gonna see it. So yeah, what you saying?
well, if we already missed the golden era. That's what I was gonna say. We already missed the golden era. There's plenty of guys that'll say, "Oh, this place isn't the same as it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago." We already missed the golden era. We're already in the age of technology where everyone knows about this place. But guess what? It's still the fucking best. Because we don't know any better. We don't know what it was in the past. So when you go here, it'll still be the fucking best.
You
So I
talking
just want to
about
let you know, like, don't
Pattaya?
let those guys uh, hinder you from coming over here if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to indulge in this, that's completely fine.
Yeah, I'm looking
But
at it now. It looked kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. It looked.
oh no, it will be fun because where in Atlanta can you go? Bro, check this out, man. There's a dude in Texas who got who asked online. He asked an old man, old white man, asked how much for sex, and he got fucking arrested. He didn't even get
Shit.
into. He wasn't even in the act of doing it. He wasn't even in a position. He asked. So since like Georgia is close to that, in the South, it still is
Yeah.
the Bible Belt. I can only imagine where can you go in Georgia without a sting operation? I mean, like there's probably a few places, but it's sketchy, and then the chick could probably rob you,
Right. Right.
or her
Right.
dudes can say. I heard a dude's getting set up as well, um, and getting like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
dropped in a railroad naked.
I haven't gone down that route since since I was
You said 18,
19.
19.
Yeah, 18, 19, and 20. That's really when I was doing that stuff. But it was like really just with older women. But yeah, I've never really went through stuff like that. But yeah, I believe you, man. But damn, you said all he did was ask for it. Shit.
Yeah, bro, and it's only gonna get worse, bro. They're checking
Yeah.
IP addresses and just getting you off of that. The massage parlors that do give handies, there's a website called Rub Maps, and it'll show you which massage parlors in your area give out hand jobs or sex. But those are constantly getting shut down, man. They're constantly getting shut down, bro. And they've been
Wait.
turned into sting operations. So even if the Rub Maps will be like, yo, they're giving out handies here or they're giving out oral here, you when you go in, it might be a sting and you just got fucked, and then now you got a fine to pay or some shit, or you're a sex offender and they withhold your passport. Also, for any guys who do have kids, if you have child support or owe it, they withheld your passport too. So make sure you pay child support if you want to go travel. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know that's a. I know. I know that like before you get the passport, like if you was to owe it, you can't get it. You can't get one until you pay it or some shit. Like that's a requirement.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you can go to jail for child support as well.
well, yeah,
So
that too,
that's actually
that
the
too.
worst, I think.
Yeah, that
Besides not
too.
being able to travel.
Yeah. Still, yeah, you still can't get your passport, but yeah, going to jail for it, that's even worse. But damn, these women are fucking hot. Somebody said, Trey, is Thai women even your priority? Yeah. I like Thai women.
Hey,
Uh,
Trey, you know, you said you was bisexual, so I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to get in on the ladyboy action, bro, because they will grab you.
yeah, I wouldn't mind it one bit.
Well,
I-
then you'll be on both sides. Then you'll be in heaven, bro.
Damn, yeah, I really do need to go there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it not one bit. It's honestly, I might go there more for them than I would go for the actual woman. To be completely honest with you.
Hey, so be it, man. Just have fun.
Yeah,
So be
yeah,
it, man.
but I would fuck with both of them though. But I'm looking at these, man. Let me see what YouTube talking about. Let me, because they be having
Well,
the
you might as well end this stream because you got a lot of research to do.
oh shit, nah, I ain't gonna really end it just yet. I'm gonna just give myself a little, just look at it before I click on the video, cause I ain't gonna click on the video until I get off of here. But damn, how long was you there?
Bro, I was only there for 5 days, bro. Because my thing is, I don't want to be
Ooh.
somewhere that sucks, so I don't want to be there for too long. But that plane ride was so long, I was like, let me just do an extra day. So I did 5 days. I
You
usually do
didn't
like
like it?
three. No. I do it. This is my first time going, so I did it as a just in case.
Oh, okay.
Just in
Like, okay,
case.
like if you didn't like it, like, okay, like this place sucks. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
got
I
you,
went to
got you.
Amsterdam, right? And Amsterdam is cool, but it ain't the same as like that place for sure isn't. All right, I'll say this: if you got white woman syndrome, go to Amsterdam. Definitely, white women galore. So that is good, but it's not the same as it once was. Those guys are right when they say it's not the same as it once was 10 years ago. Not all the windows are full. The window chicks charge. It's still better than America.
That's not Thailand, right?
Nah, that's Netherlands. So
Okay,
they.
okay. Oh, you were just saying if you got white girl syndrome, then go.
Oh yeah, no, definitely because you'll get a lot of Eastern European bitches. But half of them
Mm.
don't even want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Half of them are like trafficked, so they don't really want to even be there. So you have to get with the older chicks to get good service. It seems like you know what I'm saying. Like just being a uh, it's still the West too. So like here, it's like you go up. I mean, it's like you're nobody here, right? But when you go over to like Thailand or whatever, it's like you go up a hella points, bro. Like you just leveled up. But in Amsterdam, it's like it's not really that big of a deal. Like it's just like America. You ain't a nobody still, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But it's still better
Yeah.
than what we deal with in America.
I got you.
Yeah, and so the service might not be good. It's hit or miss. You have to like live there to figure out who's the better girl for you and who's because I did have two good ones and then one bad one. Uh, and then the best routes in Amsterdam is either the sex club, which is I think it's too much money, 500 euro, which is like 600 US dollars. I think that's too much money. And then escorts, which
For the
is
club?
a sex club.
Damn.
So it's like you pick the girl, you go in and then you pay, and then you pick the girl. They're lining up for you, and you pick which one you want. And she'll give you good service, but I think that's too much, man. I can't do that. And then the escorts, which is 300 euro, which is about like 360, 370 US dollars or 350 US dollars. That's what I'm saying. Is your money doesn't go far, so that's why I don't think Amsterdam is all that. But they did have the sex performances. Like I ate a banana about a chick's pussy. Like I played with the banana in her pussy, and then like she put it in to where she can peel it, so it's not like the fruit is contaminated with her pussy juice. I'm like
Mm.
it's exposed, and then I like ate it, And then they do other tricks like, shoot a dildo at you and you have to catch it, which I dropped it
Right, right,
because I was
right.
kind of grossed out at the same time, but it was still a memorable experience. So there's still cool shit, and there's peep shows or whatever the fuck. I'm not really into that, but to each his own. There is also, since you go both ways, there is also, so it's called the red light district, and then there's the blue light for if they are trans or just, I guess, just regular gay, like regular looking like dudes. So you would go on that street if you are interested in that. But
What street?
I'm not sure, but it's blue lights.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
red lights is just all females, and blue lights is the transgender, and it might be purple too. But I say this for everybody that way.
Is
If you
is
don't,
is is the name or like I'm confused or that's what they have lights that's why they call it that or some shit?
well, Amsterdam is the original. I guess it's like the original red light district. So like,
I'm
yeah,
still thinking
it's
you talking about Tyler. I forgot you were talking about Amsterdam.
yeah, no, it's really called the red light district. But I'm letting people know that way. If you don't like dudes or
Yeah.
transgenders, don't go to the blue lights or purple lights. Just only go to
Mm.
red.
That's in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Not.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at I'm on YouTube now and I'm looking at it. Well, right now, you know how like they be having people like street walk where they like just record, like just tourists.
Yeah, and you be seeing
I'm
like the yeah,
it,
yeah.
it, it it looks beautiful, but it's nighttime and I'm just seeing like a bunch of stuff as far as like
Yo,
women.
yo,
I'm not really seeing. I guess I'm gonna have to go to another video to look for
they're
that.
windows. They're in the windows. That's why. Like they're not standing outside. They're in the windows.
What you
They're,
mean? Like they looking
they're
at you or
behind
something?
glass. They're behind glass.
Oh,
So when you go inside, they open the door as soon. First of all, before you go inside, you have to negotiate what you want. So you got to say, "Hey, I want oral," or "Hey, I want full on sex, both oral and sex," or "Hey, I want to do whatever kinky, quirky thing that you want." Negotiate with them before you get in. Then you pay them, and then it's a room, like a dorm, like style room that has a bed, and they're safe. They're safe. They will clean your dick. They will wipe you down or whatever the fuck, and they always clean themselves afterwards as well. And then they'll do whatever service you ask for. Then you go right out the window, and you can go to a club or go to whatever the fuck, a bar or whatever, or eat food or whatever. So it's so safe. So like even females at like 4 a.m. could be walking outside and nothing happened to them. So I'll give it that. It's safe, just like Thailand is. Thailand is safe as well.
yeah. So what part? So remember when you was like they went to grabbing your hand, to grabbing your arm and shit, like just greeting you. That was before you even got in the club.
So those were bars, not clubs. The clubs
Oh
is
yeah.
Walking Street.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
So
okay.
when you're on Walking Street, they'll scream at you. They'll be like, and they'll come close to you and they'll like scream in your ear. Some will grab you. I've gotten that too. But because Walking Street, I guess it's like you just be like more behaved, I guess, like more professional. So, but if they really fucking like you on Walking Street, they'll grab you, which means they really, really like you. Because Walking Street is kind of like more, it's supposed to be like more etiquette, eloquent or whatever the fuck, elegant, you know. I don't know if their boss tells them, hey, you shouldn't be grabbing or whatever, but you see that more on the Soy 6, the SOI space 6 street. So I really
Oh,
think this. I think soy means street in their language. So it's like Sixth Street, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
So there,
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
there's three. The beach road is the freelancers only. So you'll get catcalled. They'll be like, "Ooh, Trey, ooh, chocolate, ooh, you tall and
No, they be
handsome,
doing all that. Damn.
bro." You know how like construction guys and like the Looney Tunes, like the wolf will be howling at like a chick and have hard eyes. Imagine girls doing that to you. And dude, you're
Damn.
tall. So
That is
imagine you being there. You're taller than all the
yeah, I'm
Indians.
6'2".
Yeah, bro, you're taller than all the Indians. Dude, I'm not even tall, bro. I'm 5'8" and a half. And I was height mogging a lot of people. So you're 6 foot. You're taller than all the Indians. You're taller than all the Asians. You know, it'd probably be Russians and a couple of white dudes that are probably the same height as you. But I mean, that's it. Like you'll be the tallest dude in the room, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. A lot of times I was the swollest dude in the room. I was the most muscular, most aesthetic like dude in the room. But yeah,
Let
dude.
me ask you this. Was you mad? Was you like pissed off when you had to come back?
Nah, man. You know, I'll be honest with you, man. I would literally like this is in all the places I've been to, Mexico as
Oh,
well.
okay, okay. I
So
forgot you
all
did military. I forgot you did military. So
yeah, but dude, I'm saying like I did this recently. So in the last 3 months, I went out 6 times out of the country. But uh, basically, bro, like I would still listen to Blackpill. Like I'll still be listening to you, Send My Own Way, all of them after I got done smashing a bitch or something like that. Like it never stops, bro. It doesn't go away because the black pill is still it's omnipresent. Just like this is from the Oversphere. He says it's omnipresent. Uh, because it's like you know everyone's being exploited. The whole world is being exploited. So it's not just us exploiting. Like we're stretching our dollar out. They're also exploiting us. We're getting foreigner prices, foreigner tax, or we're getting like you know what I'm saying. Which a lot of us don't mind
yeah,
because that back home we ain't getting shit. So it's like who cares, right?
right,
So
right, right.
yeah,
It's
so
kind of
but it just
worth it in the
you'll
end.
see
Yeah.
dudes with gray like when I was in Egypt, you'll see dudes with gray in their beard, homeless as fuck. You'll see dudes begging, with gray in their hair, just begging and pleading for money. I'm like, God damn, bro, I don't ever want to be like you just hate to see it, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So you
yeah,
know the
yeah,
whole, but it's nothing.
and like we be saying, like this black pill shit goes further than just women and all of that. So I can kind of see where you coming from, where you was like, even though after you was smashing the bitches, you was listening to people like me and Smo and all of them because it's like
Lonely black pillar.
it's yeah, because it still exists. Like it's everywhere, like the way people treat you. I get where you coming from. That's all I'm saying. I
Yeah,
get where
yeah,
you
and
coming
then
from.
there's homeless people here. There's homeless people in the U.S. that once you go
Yeah.
homeless, you're fucked. You can't get a job without an address. Nobody will hire you. Like a legal has a better shot at getting a job before a homeless dude gets a job.
When in America.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, and that's ridiculous
yeah.
too.
And
It's
I
the
mean
truth.
all
It's the
illegals. I'm
truth.
not saying a specific kind of illegal, but hey, also one thing that people don't talk about too is there's a lot of people living in Mexico City that are American or Tijuana that are American. So like they'll make it seem like the TV will be like,
Oh
oh, there's
shit!
a bunch of illegals coming here, but it's like there's a bunch of fucking Americans and not just Americans, French, Europeans, Russians moving in fucking Mexico, and the Mexican citizens don't like that shit because their rent is going higher. They're getting kicked out of their apartments. So everyone's being exploited. That's what I'm saying. The whole world is
Oh, so they
exploitation,
don't like the fact that we coming over there either.
bro. They have graffiti that says "fuck foreigners," like "fuck extranjeros," which is like foreigners in their Spanish.
Damn,
So
why
it'd be
they
like,
don't like
yeah,
us?
yeah, bro, and we wouldn't know that. We wouldn't know that if you just fucking just look at Fox News or CNN or whatever the hell.
Right, 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 right.
So that's what I'm saying. The whole world runs on exploitation, bro. Like we're constantly just exploiting the fuck out of everything,
Yeah,
which I
and
don't.
hatred,
Yeah,
exploitation. I think you just gave me an idea for another video. Hatred, exploitation.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Fuck foreigners. What we did to y'all? Shit
Hey, you
crazy,
know what's
man.
funny? As far as Mexico goes, so it's not the foreigners that are ruining it. It's the landlords. The Mexican landlords will be like, "Damn, foreigners got more money. Man, fuck my local homies. Fuck the local Mexicans,"
Oh.
and they'll kick them out by driving up the prices, which is gentrification. But they cause the gentrification, and then they would just be trying to get that foreigner bread, and then they be
Yeah,
having a
yeah.
blast.
So
They
so
be going to
then
different Central American countries and banging a bunch of bitches, and going to Colombia, Venezuela, all that shit.
yeah, so now it's looking like we just coming up, they taking up everything, but in reality, it's the damn landlord that's trying to that's exploiting us. But you thinking that we just, getting opportunities when in reality they just exploiting us because because of the American dollar and shit like that.
It'd be your own people, Trey. It'd be your own
Yeah.
people.
Ooh, ooh. I wonder if you went through this part here. I'm looking at it now. Man, it's on it's on. I'm on this specific part on Soy 6.
Yo, you have a guy on stage.
I do. Hold on.
Is this
No,
does
I
that mean
don't.
he's in the back or what?
I don't see nobody.
Oh, okay. My apologies, man. My apologies. You can go ahead.
No, no, you good. I was saying I'm walking by this section now, and it's a bunch of them, and I'm looking at it now. I'm seeing one. I think they be dressed in uniform. I think they be dressed in uniform because I be seeing.
Yeah, the bar to distinguish themselves. So the bar's name will be like Booty Call, Nymphos, Hooters, stuff like that, like sexual names. The bars, and it's
Yeah,
70
yeah,
bars.
yeah. But like you say though, because I used to wonder, like, do they really like, you know what I'm saying? But like you say,
No,
they
no.
they huh?
There's a 3-day rule. You hang out with a chick 3 days, you'll fall in love. That's what they say. Don't hang out with a chick, the same chick, 3 days, because they don't actually love you. They just want the money.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
they like
So
you enough to give you the GFE experience, to put that thing on you, to hang out with you, and like you could like there's a lot of markets, right? So they had like carnival games. So you could play carnival. You could take the chick to play carnival games with you, and she's like
oh yeah, that ain't a
hugging
good
up on you,
idea.
kissing
Yeah,
on
you're
you.
right. That
You know
ain't
the
a good
joystick
idea for
thing?
3 days.
Yeah. You
I'll
know the
fall
joystick
in love.
thing where you go to a vending machine and get like a stuffed animal and the joystick, the claw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. So I had did that, and she'll be like, oh my gosh," like when you're about to pick it up, and she'll be crying and hugging you and like kissing you, like that. I'm saying, like you'll fall in love easily if you hang out with her for more than 3 days.
Ooh shit. Yeah, that ain't a good idea for me.
No, no, yeah. So
So basically, they like you somewhat enough to give you some of that thing, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, they like you, but not like that. Basically.
yeah, the end goal. So a lot of them, I would say half, right, have the dream of a Westerner coming in and scooping them up off their feet, and paying for the bills, getting their family to wherever country they're from, Canada, US, UK, whatever. Half of them have that, but if they don't get that, they really just they're okay with just getting the fucking money, and they're okay with, dude, everything you say, they've heard that shit times 10. If you say you're beautiful,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
you say, hey, we look good together, hey, we go together, we look good they already heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're masters at it. They could pretend like it's their first fucking time. They'll tell you, Trey, they'll have a whole ass boyfriend, but they'll tell you, I have no kids, I have no boyfriend, I have no husband. But they might have a kid, they might have a boyfriend, they might have a husband. And this is the part of the exploitation. We are exploiting them so bad that because their first choice is Thai men, they're countrymen. That's their first choice. We're not their first choice. So they
What's
want.
up, man? All right, what you about to say? I'm sorry, my bad. I was speaking to
No, was he
somebody at
was
the
he about to
same time.
join? Was he about to join?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. So we're not
You
their
left
first
off where
choice.
you left off where you said first choice.
Yeah, we're not their first choice. Their first choice is their countrymen, but they got it so bad. Their countrymen got it so bad that their countrymen will be like, they'll have a boyfriend that's Thai, but they'll be like, the Thai boyfriend will be like, hey, you got to make this bread because my job ain't paying shit. So go here, fuck these foreigners, have fun with them, and then come back to me.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You don't want to fall in love with a bitch like that. And that bitch would, if you gave her the opportunity, probably would leave her boyfriend for you to go to US or wherever, Canada, wherever the fuck you're from. I know you're from Georgia, but I'm just saying wherever anyone who's
Yeah,
listening, wherever the
yeah.
fuck you're from and blah blah blah. But it's like we're not here for that, bro. We're black pill. We know love doesn't exist. We
Right,
know.
right, right, right. It's
Yeah, yeah,
still in the
yeah.
back of your head. That's just like you were saying. You still was listening to us when you was out there.
Yes, yes, exactly, Trey. I'm having a good time while listening to Lonely Black Pillar, you, Javal the Doomer, Simone Way, Tehana, all that. Yeah, exactly. So, which I know some people are like, bro, take a break, but nah, man, I need that shit. I need that shit in my ear. I don't want to lose my way. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Uh, so yeah, bro. We a lot of us are just, hey, we're trying to make up. Either you're trying to make up for lost time, or you're trying to enjoy what little me. I'm trying to enjoy the youth that I have left because
Right, right.
I did do some of this, and while in my younger days, I did do some of this, but I'm trying to maximize and get everything out of my system before I'm fucking old as fuck to where I can't even get it up no more, or it's fucking headache to be on a 20-hour plane ride somewhere or some shit. I'm not trying
Man,
to.
I got to find I got to find the lady boys. I don't know where they
No, no, no,
at.
bro. Check this out. No, no, no. They will find you, bro. If you want that, tell dude. They're aggressive. They're even more aggressive than the females. You know what I did? I would do this. So when they grab me, I would be like, all right. So first of all right, for any guys who were
What's
like, oh,
up,
I ain't trying to go now.
Emmanuel?
Oh, yo, Emmanuel's a beast. Now check this out. Check this out. For any guys who are like, oh, I ain't trying to go now. He talking about lady boys. Check this out. On that street that I said, Soy Six, there's no lady boys. None
Right,
whatsoever.
right.
There's 70 bars. Only one bar has them, and that's Solo Bar. Don't go to Solo Bar, and you're good to go. Now, when you're on that beach road and Walking Street, that's where there's some, and they'll grab you. Um, Especially if you're the better looking guy, like you're not fat and old and whatever the fuck, disgusting. So they'll grab you. What I'll do is this: if you just want to hurry up and get them off of you, just say, "Hey, I'm not in the mood right now, or I'm busy. I'm in a hurry, but here's this. I'll give you a 20 baht tip. 20 baht. You don't want to know how much that is, Trey?
What?
That's like fucking 60 cents, 65
Damn.
cents, or something like that. Just give them
Yeah.
20 baht or a 50 baht, which is a dollar 50 cents. Just give him 50 baht, whatever, and then just keep it moving. And just walk fast and just walk a distance enough to where they can't grab you or whatever. But also females will be grabbing you too. But
Yeah, but
that's
the
pretty much
street
it.
is
It's easy.
called Beach Street. That's the name of the street, or
Beach Road.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So it's you got the Soy Six, then you got Beach Road, then you got the Walking Street, and the Lady Boys are only on Walking Street and Beach Road. On Soy Six, only one bar out of the 70 has Lady Boys. That's Solo Bar. Avoid that. You're good to go.
And that's old Beach Road too.
Yeah, so Beach Road, yeah, it's a long strip that has no. It's mostly girls though. They don't. So all the places, the girls outnumber the lady boys like 10 to 1.
Yeah, yeah.
There's not that many. Like you just most people don't like lady boys, right? So when you see one trying to get at you, it's like it's such a scary, intense experience. So you're thinking they're everywhere, but that's not
Right,
the
right.
case. It's 10 to 1. There's way more females than there are lady boys. So you don't got to worry about it. So
I'm,
if that
I,
scared you, I'm just saying for Trey, I know he might like that.
yeah,
So I'm letting
yeah.
him know that you're good to go. You will find
But
that there.
for the rest of y'all watching though, those are the ones that y'all want to avoid. Beach Road. For the people that's listening and watching it, and y'all not into that.
And the
Y'all,
girls don't
y'all.
get offended. The girls do not get offended if you ask, "Are they a ladyboy?" But on Soy Six, do not ask because, again, there is no ladyboys there. Only one bar out of the 70 bars, which is Solo Bar, and there's only two ladyboys, is what I was told from one of the chicks. They told me to avoid that bar, and there's only like two girls there that are ladyboys. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking at
Hey, they got
oh,
Russian hoes too.
damn.
They got like 6 or 7 bars on Walking Street. They got Russian hoes, and like
Yeah,
2 or 3 of them you could smash.
I'm looking at I'm looking at Soy Six now, and it's like they be in unit. It's like you got some of them that wear these skirts and they wear they dress shirts and shit. And I'm looking. It's on Soy Six. I'm looking at one called it's really just a bunch of bars, but they got like women standing outside and shit. You got Omega Soy Six, but it's a bar called Omega. Omega, yeah, I said it right. You got was it is it Angel Bar? Wait a minute. Did she just walk out and grab the dude? Hold on. I think I just saw what you just told me. Hold on. You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Are you looking
I,
at Soy Six or the Beach Road?
I'm looking at Soy Six, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm tripping.
Yeah, yeah. Soy
Uh,
Six, they'll fucking run out, grab you, or there'll be 3 or 4 girls. Um,
oh,
so
okay.
I was playing a carnival game right before because there's a market nearby, Soy Six, and what I was gonna do, and you guys can call me a simp, I don't give a fuck, but what I was gonna do was just get one of those gifts, which I did, like a teddy bear, whatever the fuck, and then just like because it's fucking nothing, bro, right? It's literally like what $2 to get a fucking teddy bear. So from winning the game, I had to like throw darts at a balloon. So I was like just walking with that, and bro, I got fucking bombarded, bro. Like they fucking just tackled me and took the gift, pushed me in, and the girl, one of the girls got at me, and then the other girl who took the gift was like, "Is it okay? Can I have it?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, go ahead. Like I don't care, because I don't give a fuck about the gift anyway." But yeah, bro, like if you just show up with like a little small ass gift, they'll go even fucking crazier. But you know, it's you get what you put in, I guess. If you look better, if you dress nicer than the average person, because you can. Let me be honest with you. You can just be in a tank top and some sandals and some cargo shorts and call it a day, and free ball, like not wearing the underwear because it's fucking humid as fuck, and call it a day. And you can get have a good time, but you get a better time with more stuff if you smell nicer. You know, you got some cologne, some smell
Oh,
good
okay,
on.
okay. You put in a little. You put in some work.
And this is
You-
everywhere. Everywhere. If you go to for guys who've been to HK, which is in
What's up, lukewarm? What's up, man? All right, what you were saying?
this is for everywhere, wherever you go. Like places where like HK usually they don't be giving you head without a condom or anything like that. But I got that. I got that one time. But because of all the effort I put in, I'm in great shape. I put on nice clothes. I got the smell good on. The whole package deal. I made the job easy for her. So easy that she went above and beyond.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah. So the thing about Pattaya, I heard from what several sources say the girls in Bangkok look better. But again, us guys in these spaces, these girls are way better than what we would even be given.
Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. You said a mouthful just then. I mean, this shit here is like a needle in a haystack for us.
And there's even check this out. Like if you were to go to Colombia, parts of
Boy,
Mexico,
I don't even want to get started on Colombia.
Brazil,
I don't even want to get started on Colombia. Colombia is actually my top two most wanted women of all time. They in my top two.
right, right. So, and those everyone would agree. Those girls are better than Thai. Brazilian women are better than Thai. But at the end of the day, the GFE, the insane levels of GFE, you only get it here in Cambodia. I heard Cambodia is good, but they don't look as good as Thai. So I think Thai's the best bang for your buck when it comes to Southeast Asia. Vietnam is an honorable mention, and I will be. I haven't tested out Vietnam, but I will be going to Vietnam at least before 35, unless I rope. If I rope before 35, okay. But if I don't, I probably will be in Vietnam. I can tell y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what you mean by GAF?
GFE is girlfriend experience.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
So the
okay.
whole going like hugging and kissing on you, oh Trey, or hiding behind you when you're getting that machine that gets the toys or whatever, the claw machine. She's hiding behind you and she's scared, or you smoking weed with her at the weed shop and she's like just holding on you and hugging on you and kissing on you, like that's GFE. Feeding you when you're taking her to a restaurant, she's feeding you
Oh,
your
okay,
food.
okay. Gotcha,
That's
gotcha,
GFE. Like
gotcha.
check this out, Trey. A lot of times you'll have to kick a bitch out of your hotel, Airbnb, whatever.
Why?
Let's say you just wanted to hit it. So I had to go, right? I had to leave. So I paid a bar fine because at this one particular bar there was no bar fine. I was like, what the fuck? No bar fine. I was like, God damn. So I took this chick to my hotel because she kept telling me like, why do you want to do short room here? There's no bar fine. Why don't you take me to your hotel? I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So I take her there and I'm like, bro, I got a plane to catch. Like my plane is like, I got to go pack my bags. And she's like, I got to go pack my bags. She's like mocking me, like literally bullying me. And I'm like, look, you have to go. I have to go. I have to go. And she literally wanted to stay. Like she would not leave. Like she even like, I think she tried to make me get her pregnant too. Cause she kind of like, after I nutted, like still, she was riding me and still had like the condom like tucked in her and like fucking like I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't have no dealings with her, so you know
Hold on. Okay, so basically,
she
hold
liked me
on.
that much.
What's up with the first half though? The first half when you was like you was somewhere and she told you
I was at the bar, Soy Six. I was at Soy Six.
okay, and then
So I want to do short time because I want to do short time because I have a flight to catch in a couple hours. So I don't want to take her to my hotel and all that stuff. I need to go pack my bags.
bam, okay,
But she told me she said she wouldn't let me do short time. And she was like, why do you want to do short time? There's no bar fine here. There's no bar fine. I was like, what the fuck? No bar fine.
Short time mean like you do it short
You
or
you have sex with her at the spot at the bar
but she's telling you why she telling you
because she
she
really was into me. She really was into me.
no, I'm saying when you was telling her before you let her know about the plane flight and all of that, she think you just want to bail because you got the you thought she felt like you thought you had to pay, so that's why she told you like, hey,
No,
it's no bar.
I told her, look, I want to do short time because I got a plane to catch.
Right.
Then she was telling me there's no bar fine. Let's go to your place. But she wants me to. That's kind of like trapping me, kind of like she wants me to. I took her to my place because I'm like, she's really fucking. She's one of the most attractive. There was like one other girl that she was on the same level. She was one of the most attractive girls I got there. So I'm like, God damn, if I could met you on a first date, that would have been even better. But so I was like, fuck it, man, let's do it. Stories over standards. It'll be a funny story. I had like 2 hours to pack before going over to my taxi ride and missing a flight, whatever the fuck. Fuck it. So I was with her, everything like that. Good time. But I was like, all right, now you have to go. And she didn't want to fucking leave. She was like, why? I want to stay. I want to I want to yeah, it's just fucking annoying, bro. But that's if you put in all the work, or she just really likes you. She just really fucking likes you. Because I'm like I said, I make it. I'm one of the easier clients because I'm in shape. Well groomed.
Smell good, all that
Yeah,
shit.
all that
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm like that was fucking annoying. So I just paid her. I had literally, when people say you have to pay her, you paid them to leave. I had to
Yeah.
pay her to leave. I was like, look, his money for food, his money for taxi. You got to go. And she's like, oh, I have to go. Like, bro, she would not. Like, I had to like get her out, like manhandle her to get her out. But she was still nice. She even hit me up afterwards when I came back here. But that you got to be careful too. Like, just cut it fucking short. One or two sentences. Maybe send a pic. Done. Don't be sending money to her family or buying all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bullshit. Yeah,
yeah.
don't even get to that point. Say until we meet again. Done. Oh, I miss you too. Until we meet again. All right, cool. She sends you a pic, or you send a pic, or whatever. That's it. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
But we're
that
Black
that
Pill.
that
We're Black Pill. We're Black Pill.
yeah. Yeah, we already know what it is. That's what I was about to say. Cause like, I mean, she probably did like you for real though. It's possible.
Yeah, she had a
But
kid. So she said she was
damn,
nervous around me. She was nervous. So um she didn't want to undress. And I was like, holy fuck. I was not kissing on a lady boy, was I? Because she said she was nervous around me and wouldn't undress. And so,
that's
like
crazy.
and I was like, hell no. Then she undressed, right, and got in the shower and she used both her hands and covered her private. And I was like, fuck, no, bro. And I literally went immediately over there and I was like, what the fuck are you
Damn.
hiding? I was like, what the fuck are you hiding? And she was like, okay. And then showed her hands and it was just a scar. She had a C-section. That was it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and I was like,
okay.
oh my God, bro. I was like, I cannot live that down, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. So and
Damn.
what I did is show her comfortable, and like she was like, I have a kid. I'm sorry. I have, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not judging. And then what I did is I kissed her C-section. You can call me a simp. I don't care. I kissed her C-section scar. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I love this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like,
Yeah, I don't care about that. I thought you had a
yeah,
dick.
yeah. You can call me a simp, but I mean, whatever.
No, I ain't gonna call you no simp. I don't really call people that for some reason. A lot of people in this space they do, but I don't. Um,
It's honestly pointless because we all have every man is born a simp unless you have a mentor, older brother or some bullshit like mentor. Every man is gonna be following the Disney protocol where you buy a bitch flowers, or if you're in a position
yeah,
to do that
yeah.
anyway. A lot of us were never in a position to do that in the first place.
I
So
think like I ain't gonna lie, it's a dude at my job. He do shit like it's this old guy. He like in his 60s, pushing 70, and then you got this young chick that's like 19. He be like he'll go up there and he obviously like her, but she don't reciprocate the same energy. She left the other job. It's a lady that she live with, but she works there also. He be sending her money and shit, and like it might be all women around. He'll go get a chair and give all. He'll make sure he'll give all like just shit like that. I would consider that shit simping. But nah, I'm not one of them people that just throw that word out like, oh, you kissed her C-section scar, you're a simp. Like, no, I don't. No, that's not.
yo, you know what's crazy though?
What?
So a 70-year-old male and a 19-year-old female here in the States would be absolutely insane, and he would get fucking stoned to death. But over in the fucking Thailand, that is fucking nothing. That is completely normal,
Really?
common, and accepted. Yep. But you know what's crazy?
It's accepted too. Damn.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Here, it's accepted. What's her name? Fucking starts with an M. She's 60 years old, white chick. Madonna's with a 23-year-old black dude. She's
Still?
60 years old in the States. Yeah, in the States, Madonna, the singer. And nothing's going on. Dre Michelle, 48, 21-year-old fucking
Oh
basketball
yeah,
player.
Drea Michelle
Hey,
wanna
she's fine though.
fucking
She's
that
fine
young
though.
dude.
Yeah, she's fine
Hey,
though. But guess what? Nothing's wrong with
hold
that.
on. You
But
you
if a
ain't talking
dude did
about
that,
recent video? You
what
talking
was
about
that?
recent video?
I commented, right, the one we were talking about, like dudes hyping up, like, "Yo,
No, not
you see
that
that
one.
ass? You see that?
Not
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
not that one. Cause I saw you comment up under that too. No, I'm talking about the one. I did one like a couple nights ago. I was talking about my celebrity crush, and she was one of them. So it's ironic that you brought her up.
No, she does. Yeah, she does look good. Hey, that's a good
Yeah,
crush. That's a good crush. Then
yeah. My celebrity crush. I'm gonna do a part two to that shit too. It's still on there. I did it like 2 days ago.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. So damn. So it's accepted over there.
Oh hell yeah! But even in the Philippines too.
And
That's
over here, they'll try to stone you to damn death.
oh no. Yeah, they're not going. But if you're a female like Madonna, 60-year-old with a 23-year-old black guy, that's nothing. J Lo,
No.
she hasn't done it, I don't think, but she's like 56 or 57. She looks good as fuck still too. But if she was to get
Yes,
a
she does.
21-year-old, fuck, everybody would be like praising, being like, dude, that dude's lucky. And I would say that's could be called simping, even though I wouldn't really call anybody a simp for that because I would be
Right,
right there.
right,
I'd be
right,
right there in that
right,
position too. I'd be like, bro,
right.
I would easily take that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn, man. So that's another culture shock. Over here, they'll try to stone you to damn death, but over there, it's looked at as normal and it's accepted.
facts.
Damn. But yeah, I'm looking at it now, man. I'm watching it now, man. It's an old white dude. I would give him. He's normie till he's like a 6.5. He's like a 7 on a good day. He got gray hair though. He like in his 60s. Man, one girl was aggressive too. She kind of
Yo,
they not aggressive like I want to hurt you. It's like a I like what I see and I'm going for it. She grabbed his arm, like she kind of snipped, like grabbed his arm a little bit. But I don't know if he didn't want to, wasn't feeling her. He just kept walking. He smiled and
Bro,
kept
because you
walking.
have sex so much, it's like, you know, you're having sex every day, man. So multiple times with multiple girls. So you're like, and they have Viagra there. They have bro, check this out. I had a hold on. Before I get to that, Eglin Johnson at 1:42 a.m. Yes, it's possible to get a passport if you owe student loans. And this one's for you, Trey Trey. Luke the Worm. He says, "Do you believe black men are the least desired race?" What do you have to say
Hold
about
on.
that?
Let me see. Uh that's a good question. Yeah, I believe that.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be honest
believe.
with you. Who doesn't hate black people? And I'm not talking, dude. No. I'm being
No,
serious. I'm
no,
being
no, no,
serious.
no, 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 no. I know
Every
you
race
being
I've
no, no.
been with,
I know you being serious, but I just laugh because it's. I laugh at sometimes. I laugh at stuff that's true. That's all.
hey, Trey, who do black people hate the most? Other black people.
Right.
Exactly. And check this out. Every non-black person I hang out with, as a black person, they all make fun of blacks. At some point, they're gonna talk
Yeah.
shit about your own race. They're gonna talk shit about blacks. So I really do think blacks is the most undesired, like most hated race, period, besides
I,
just
I
looks.
I really think that. Yeah. Like I think looks wise, he said least desired. I kind of think so. Yeah. They. I heard it was Asians and Indians, but nah. I say black
Oh,
men.
bro, you want me to tell you a story while I was in Amsterdam?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I was at the strip club, right? And there was 4 or 5 Indian dudes. Cool dudes, bro. Cool. I got nothing bad to say about those dudes. They even bought me a fucking beer. And they were like, because I was the only one tipping in there. And people could be like, "Oh, you're the only simp in there. You were tipping." I'm like, "Bro, it's a fucking strip club. He's supposed to fucking tip." But so I was tipping because I'm only here for, but I was just tipping U.S. dollars. I wasn't tipping euro. So I guess that's why I was the only one tipping, because U.S. you get ones, and euro you can't tip the coins. You know, you got to tip the fives, €10, €20. Like, nah, I was just, so anyway. I had ones from Mexico that I went previously. So I did that. They bought me a fucking beer, and then the girls kept coming to me because I was the one tipping. I'm like, hell no, I don't want no lap dance. I'm trying to smash. So I was passing them on to the Indians, and I was like, since the Indians bought me a beer, I was like, hey, which one of y'all want a lap dance? I'll just pay for y'all. One of y'all to get a lap dance. And they were like, no. They were fucking scared. And then the girl, I was like, what's up? I thought we was at the strip club. What's up? Like, don't y'all want to free? Like, what? And anyway, one of the girls came to me and said, they was like this. They said, usually Indian is virgin and lame. Okay, they are here, but they do not do lap dance and all that because of their religion. And she said that right in front of them. Like, the Indian
What?
dudes are speaking English to me. They
Damn.
said nothing to her, bro. They didn't say fuck all. And I was like, bro, Indians is probably the most cursed race ever, because those dudes didn't say fuck all. So that shit must be normal. She just called y'all virgins and lame.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I still believe black men are the least desired as far as looks, but from what I'm hearing is Indians and
Hey,
Asians, and then
I
it's
got one more
us.
thing for the black men. Check this out. If you're a black man and you want to go to get escorts or whore maxing, whatever you want to call it, in the States, what do they always say? No AAs, no African Americans. So I think blacks got it the hardest because you can't even buy pussy.
Yeah.
You got
I'm
barred from
I'm
buying
I'm I'm
pussy. You
I'm hearing I done heard I've heard stories like that. I've heard stories where people will go on websites to buy pussy and they'll say no black men.
Hey, and you want to know why? You want to know why, bro? Because me and this dude is another black homie. Me and this dude, we was at work. We was calling up back pages at the time. We was prank calling and shit. So we had asked one of the chicks, like, hey, why does that shit keep saying no AAs? Like, because we FaceTimed her and she was like, oh hell no, y'all black as fuck. You stop wasting my time. And we was like, hold on, before you leave, why does that shit say no AAs? Like, why no black? And it was like, because black dudes, when we do get in the chance, they always beat the fuck out of us and take the money and leave.
Yeah,
And
I've
I
kind
was
of
like, fuck, bro, they ruined it. Because some of these bitches
yeah.
look good, but you can't even have
That
it. So you gotta go over it. You're either risking, a lot more than the average horror maxer, or you got to go overseas, bro.
Yeah, because the damn Pookies and the Ray Rays, they trying to hit licks and some dumb shit, or they trying to rob the girl or beat the girl up, or they might
Yeah,
shit the girl out some money.
you
So
know, Don
now
Juan.
they come across us, we might not even be on that, but I mean they go through so many of them, so they assume it's all of us. So y'all done fucked it up for us.
And even black pimps, bro. Like Bishop, Don Bishop, Magic, whatever, Don Juan, whatever the fuck his name was from the Players Ball in Chicago. That dude, even his policy and a lot of all the other black pimps was like, don't fuck with black guys. Like they would tell their girls, don't fuck with black men because of the same shit. They would beat the shit out of them and take the money. And every time the girl had a problem, it was a black guy, and that's when the pimps would be involved with another black guy. So even they was telling, even black pimps
Damn.
was telling, no black guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, see,
Yeah.
even Luke the Worm, he said it's true. Luke the Worm
Yeah.
even said it's true.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now, man.
It's
Yeah, you
probably a
you you
tie
you
between Indians and blacks, bro. It's probably a tie, a cold ass tie, bro.
yeah, but I think the only thing that's saving Indians is that they have,
A country to go back to.
yep, that and the other thing I wanted to say is you damn so right about that. They got a country to go to. The second thing is they have it to where I don't know if all Indians do this, but they have like they have a wife set up for them when they born or some
A
shit like
dowry,
that.
yeah. They could buy a dowry or they have arranged marriages, yeah.
That's the only thing that's saved.
Yo,
That's really them the only two things that's saving them. That's better than us.
yo, this is another thing, Trey. So people could say this. Oh, well, you American blacks could go to Africa. Well, check this out. Why is it that there's a shit ton of black African Americans that are complaining that they're not accepted in Ghana, in Kenya, in all these other places? Because we're treated
Right.
as fucking foreigners. We're not seen as the same fucking Africans. We're not seen as,
Exactly.
so we don't have a country to go to. There is no country of just African American blacks because we were all fucking erased of our fucking heritage or whatever. We're a cursed. We're
Yeah,
a cursed. We're a cursed
they,
fucking ethnic group.
they always say well, why don't you just go back to Africa? Just go back over there. Just go back, yeah, I mean, just go like what's that dude name that be singing Burn Up the Burner Boy?
Hell yeah,
He said he
Nigerian.
said he said something yeah, Nigerian.
We
He
don't have
said
culture, but you stole our fucking culture. You got grills in your fucking mouth. That's Texas.
like that.
That's Florida. Gold teeth.
What's that fucker name? The Haitian.
Kodak Black.
Uh,
No.
no, Casanet.
Oh,
He he
Kaisenet.
he he
He's from New
he
York.
went he went viral. He went viral last year because he was saying black people have no culture. No. He was like black Americans have no culture, and then everybody was like, "Dude, your content is based off hip hop. Who you think started hip hop?"
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I thought Kaisenet was Jamaican because he does that patois type of
I
sound. But check
I
this out.
I thought he was. I believe he's Haitian. I
Yo,
think.
okay, well, check this out. Trey, let me tell you this. Haiti has no culture then, and Jamaica has no culture, and the Virgin Islands have no culture because all of them were fucking slaves.
Dang.
Haiti is notable because they're the only place where the slaves fucking won. So shout out to them. But because of how they won is the reason why they're fucked as a country in terms of GDP and economic. But so at the end of the day, bro, why do we have no culture? We have waves. We have the fried chicken watermelon stereotype. We have the hip hop music, which influenced the whole rest of the world. You got Chinese fucking hip hop. You got all this. Now,
The
it
soul
did.
food,
I'll
soul food.
I'll give this too. I'll give this too, which is but soul food, yeah. And I'll say this too. All of it is fluid. Like soul food is a remix off of fucking white food. But let me get to this though. I will give this though. Hip hop started in New York and it was based off of reggae dancehall, which is Jamaican. So I think all of it is fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit is fluid. That's what I think is stupid to see who bites off of whose culture. But to say that Black Americans don't have culture, you're fucking retarded. Because the way you talk, you see an African dude. I was in Italy. You had African dudes with box braids like Travis Scott. You had dudes looking like fucking XXXTentacion. You had dudes wearing the Moissanite jewelry. You had dudes and that were sagging their pants, and they're not from fucking America. You had dudes trying to imitate that. Their swag is not on point compared to Black Americans. But again, I'm in a trade video, so who am I to talk about swag and being cool? But that's what I'm saying, man. They imitate us any goddamn way. So how the fuck do we have no culture? Burna Boy, you fucking have Jamaican accent. Like you talk like patois, but you're Nigerian because you guys liked reggae music. So you have no fucking culture. You're buying off someone else's culture too, and you have grills in your mouth, chains like a rapper. Like what the fuck? And he's not the only one who said it. Everybody says that. Fucking, there was a Jamaican Filipino dude, Pressa, who was Canadian, that said that shit like 2 years ago. Is every year somebody new.
Right. Every time it's like once every year you hear somebody saying that Black Americans they ain't got no culture.
Dude, your state made hella dances, bro. Remember the 2005, 2006, 2007 middle school days?
Crank that back, man.
Bro, lean with it, rock with it. Bro, yes. Your state had, dude, your state influenced, bro, holy fuck. Your state is the capital of hip hop right now.
Yeah, it is.
It's not even New York. It's not New York was the birthplace, but Atlanta is where the Mecca. And then Memphis is kind of like second, like kind of taking over or whatever. Memphis, it seems like, I don't know, neck and neck. But I still say Atlanta is the Mecca of hip hop right now in the States.
It's Georgia. Yeah. I don't know why people. I don't know, man. People, I don't know. And it's like everybody got something bad to
Bro,
about Black Americans when we paved the way for them with civil rights.
Bro, I got exactly, bro, and also other races. But hey, guess what? When I was in both Korea and Italy, I got Africans telling me, "Oh, give me problems like, oh, you ain't black, you shouldn't be talking about this." I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm darker than a brown paper bag. Like,
right.
Just because I'm not from Africa doesn't mean I'm not. Like, I was like, bro, if you go to fucking America, they're just gonna think we're niggers.
Pretty much, yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter that you're African and I'm African American. I was like, and then check this out. Also, this other African, he was getting mad at me because I had waves. He was like, I know, I'm African. I can't say nigga. I'm like, dude, I'm not the nigga police, bro. Who cares? I don't care if a Korean dude said. I was in Korea at the time. I was like, I don't care if a Korean dude says it. As long as it's good vibes, bro. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I've had a Filipino chick. You can call me a simp. I don't care. But she was calling me nigga. And I smashed, and she was but I know some people are gonna be like, your simp doesn't make any better. But anyway, I smashed, and she was one of those people that like act black, and she hadn't stepped a foot in fucking America, and she was acting blacker than most black people. She followed Nicki Minaj, Saweetie, because Saweetie's Filipino and black. I didn't know she was Filipino and black until she told me.
I didn't know that neither.
But her mom is bad. Her Saweetie's mom, she's straight up Filipino, way better than her. Crazy. Damn. Her dad fucking was a passport bro.
You think so? Damn.
Yeah, she's bad, bro. Her mom is way better than her. But yeah, so that chick, she would get her hair dyed and all that stuff. And then like, bro, when you go to Korea or any of these places, bro, even in Thailand, these bitches, a few of these bitches are like part black. Like their dad was a passport bro and fucking nutted in some bitch, and then they're half black, half Thai that you might see at the bars. But also, these bitches will also imitate black culture and try to have braids and fucking like dye their hair like they'll probably have a hairstyle like Nicki Minaj this day, then a hairstyle like Glorilla the next day, then a hairstyle like, you know what I'm saying, Lotto or some shit. So like, bro, it don't fucking matter, bro. As long as we're appreciated.
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna be on here for probably about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna get off here. You ever heard of Godfrey, the Nigerian comedian?
Yeah. He's a beast, bro. I seen his takes.
You saw that video where he was talking about how Dominicans don't claim to be black.
Bro, I went to Dominican Republic, bro. You know what they called me?
What?
I kept telling them. So me and this other dude, there was a dude who was Dominican, but he was straight up Dominican, but everybody would just say he's black. Okay. And he pretty much had like black culture or whatever like that. And then there was me, and we pretty much, dude, we could all blend in. You, Trey. They would be speaking to you in Spanish. We could all blend in, right? Everyone who's black, whether you're light skinned or dark.
Right.
And I was like, I'm negro. The dude who was Dominican, he was like, he's negro. So we were saying we're both black. They're like, no, mestizo, because your hair is different. You have waves and blah, blah. And we're like, bro, they'll do anything to try to say that they're not black and anyone who looks like them. So if you got waves or whatever, or you're a different, maybe you're just caramel or mocha, whatever, brown, whatever, because we're really not even black. We're just shades of brown. They're fucking brainwashed. And guess what? They don't even know their history.
Yeah, I seen with Godfrey, he be telling them, yeah, you're black, and he be like the Dominican be like, I know, Godfrey stupid. He tell me no, I know black. He said, but look at your lips and hair. He tell me no, I know black. He was like they start doing the salsa dance. No, I know black, I know Dominican.
And bro, the thing is, dude, the thing is this. What are they gonna call you if you didn't say you were Dominican? What would a white person call you? A fucking nigger.
Fucking nigga.
If you pissed off an Indian dude in America and he didn't know you were Dominican, but he saw you, what would he call you to piss you off because you pissed him off? A nigger. Shout out to the Indians. I'm just using this example. Okay. And shout out to the white man. I'm just using that example too. Shout out to everybody, bro.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
I like everybody.
But I will
Yeah.
say this though. I will, yeah. You right about that. Emmanuel talking about hell yeah, Emmanuel. That's how it be, Emmanuel. Hey though, but I will say this though. I'm looking at this video. You definitely wasn't lying about that whole. They'll if they like what they see, they'll go out and grab them. I'm looking
It's
at
like
it
they're
now.
raping you. Hey, in a way, it's like they're gonna rape you, which is a good thing.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking at it now, man. It's like if they like what I guess they like what they see or something. Cause
They cold approach.
yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
the
the best.
opposite. The
That's
shoes on
the
the other foot. We live in a world where sex. Let me tell you this before you leave. We live in a world where I'm talking about the U.S. where cold approaching is a fucking nightmare, and sex is taboo. But over there, sex is as natural as breathing, and that's not the only country like that. Philippines, Vietnam, sex is as natural breathing. Sex is nothing to them. They
You
have
know
sex
what?
shows.
You know
God damn
what?
it! I showed you
That's
a ping pong out of a bitch's pussy. They have sex shows. That's how beautiful sex is to them. Sex is
I
nothing.
I've heard that from like passport bros that like in other countries, sex is just like they say that it's not look sex is not looked at as taboo over there.
Now here's the dangerous part. Now I said sex is natural as breathing over there. So check this out. Since sex is nothing to them, that means they can have sex with your ass and not catch feelings. But the average dude who's sex deprived could catch feelings easily, and that's why that 3 day rule exists.
Yeah, that is
Don't
the
hang out
scary.
with the same bitch for 3 days because then you might fall in love.
Yeah, that's the scary part. But
Yeah, because we're so deprived here that you go over
right.
there. Like there's even people like Baltimore Police and like Austin Holman. They don't even have sex in the States. Even if a girl was to send them a choosing signal, they've said like it's been so many years since they even had sex with a girl from the States. They only go overseas.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
those dudes are legit, but there's a lot of people that can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? They might fall in love easily. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm black pill. We're all black pill. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I still be listening to this shit while I'm even over there. I just got done smashing a bitch or smoking a joint, and I'm listening to fucking you, Stay My Own Way, seen Emmanuel on a stream, Savvy Guy stream,
Right.
Lonely Black Pillar, all that shit.
Yeah,
T Sizzle.
yeah, I got them. I'm looking at it now, man. Like I say, it's like if they like what they see, because I don't think it don't look like they doing it to just, but if they like what they see, man, they gonna grab your arm. Or I seen one of them where the dude was trying to like walk away, and she kind of got in front of him, like, "Where you going?" Or like
Exactly,
I
bro.
was like,
Hey,
ooh, shit. I was like, he really wasn't lying about this shit.
yeah, and guess what, bro? It's not just the nighttime; it's the daytime too. 24 hours, bro. That place. They say, "Oh, New York, a city that never sleeps." Man, that place never fucking sleeps. You can get your dick
Damn,
sucked at 11 in the afternoon. You can get your dick sucked fucking 4 a.m. There's bitches out there. Whatever, man.
damn,
Hey, a
damn.
tip.
That's damn.
Hey, guess what? You know how you have to go to a pharmacy. Hey, I'm out before you in the stream. This is the last thing I would say. You know how you have to go to a pharmacy and you have to get a doctor to get you a prescription medication? Over there, pharmacies everywhere. You can go straight up to there. Hey, I need Viagra. Hey, I need some other. You got anything else that's kind of like Viagra? I took this other thing that it was way better than Viagra. It was like some fucking. It had like Korean symbols or some shit like that. It was natural remedy, so it didn't give you a headache or anything like that. That shit will get you bricked up, insanely bricked up. Now,
Damn.
and you'll go
You
multiple
need
rounds. But check
prescriptions
this
for
out,
certain stuff though. Still,
huh?
you still need prescriptions for stuff though.
No, 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 no. That's what I'm saying. You don't need shit. You could just buy it. And
What?
that's not the only
Damn.
country like that. I did that in Mexico too. So what I was gonna put y'all on was, if you don't know, okay, dioxycycline. If you take doxycycline within 72 hours, you won't get chlamydia, gonorrhea, or syphilis. So just let y'all know, if y'all have condomless sex, not saying y'all trying to, but just in case, if shit happens too fast, you were a little bit drunk, whatever, and you have condomless sex or oral sex without a condom, just take that doxycycline within 72 hours. That's 3 days. Just take it within
Dioxide,
72 hours, preferably 24 hours. And you could buy that
dioxide,
straight from the pharmacy. You good to go,
di-
bro.
dioxy. Would you say it?
Dioxycycline. I can
Oh,
spell it for you if you want.
go ahead.
Okay, it's DOXYCICLINE.
Yeah, yeah, they ain't bullshitting, boy. And it's like, what up, Emmanuel?
What's going on?
Shit,
Yo, Emmanuel, you're a beast, bro.
I can't call it, man.
Oh,
But yeah, man, them folks goddamn grabbing, man. I'm talking about, I'm looking,
Yo, he
and
said
you
he
know
got that
what?
Rhino, bro. You said he got that Rhino 3000 or Rhino 7000, whatever it is.
man, I got like 3,000 K,
Yo,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. They got some shit called Kenta, and that shit has oyster. It says like it has all natural. What's that shit called? Aphrodisiacs, which is shit that gets you horny, like chocolate, oysters. So they got like 6 things that are like
But
aphrodisiacs.
I don't know if it'll work for me though.
Bro, it's natural, bro. It's natural. You'll be bricked up insane. Like, bro, it's better than Viagra, and there's no headaches
but
because
my
it's fucking natural.
my testosterone is like kind of low. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bro, it's the fucking Chinese, bro. Bro, just give it a try, man. That's all I can say.
Hey, one
Hey,
thing
honey
you
packs,
would,
honey packs. They got
let me
honey
say
packs
this.
over
Let me
there
say
too, but
this
a
though.
different type of honey. My bad.
Let me
Go ahead.
say this though. One thing. I'm looking at it too. You wouldn't cap about shit. I, man,
Hey, Trey.
what?
What do we have the reason to? We're we're
No, no,
we're
no, no, no.
losers
I know
by
you. I
society.
know you. I just meant that as like a figure of speech. I know you wouldn't whine. I
No,
just
I
was
feel you. I feel you.
I just was looking at it for myself. One thing I'm noticing too is I'm seeing a lot of like, I'm not seeing a lot of black dudes. I'm not seeing it. Really, honestly, I haven't saw not one black dude yet. I haven't saw not one black dude.
Which
All
is a good thing. You'll be
it
even more
is.
special.
It
And
is.
guess what? Guess like I said, you won't see. So guess what? When you do see a black, you won't see an American black. So if you pretend to be Atlanta or whatever the fuck, or even if you're just yourself, that's cool. But if you portray or Emmanuel, you portray into the Alabama, David Banner or whatever the fuck, bro, they will be all into you insane amounts of GFE
They
Mm.
will.
because you're different.
The
They
dude, guess what? And even the white dudes that I'm looking at, they all like old, like they all like
fat, bald,
it,
and old.
yeah. It's like they either fat or they white dudes that look decent. They just in their 60s with gray hair and shit. Like I don't know. I'm just
What does
trying to
that?
see.
What does that mean? That means you'll mog the
Mm,
fuck out of them like I did.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be offered price. Yo, you know what a
mm.
chick told me? And again, we're not bragging about whores. I'm not trying to brag about whores, but a
Right,
chick
right,
told me
right,
one of the girls said, "For you, baby, I'm just happy to be with you. You can I charge you whatever you want to give me. I don't care." And so
damn.
I lowballed her, but I was like respectable about it because I'm like, it's $60, bro. It's fucking
Right.
$60, bro. Who cares? But I was like, yes. I was like 2,000 baht. She was like, okay, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care. She was just happy to be with a young dude.
Right,
And there
right.
was other dudes. I saw a lot of younger dudes. They were
Yo,
getting
Church, are you
slammed,
game?
pushed into the ball, to the bar. What was that, sir?
You
Emmanuel?
said something, Emmanuel?
Yeah, I said something. You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I get you.
Like the thing was doing something weird. Cause I don't know if this thing is weird. I tried to get on. It was like the Wi-Fi.
But yeah, yeah, man. It looked fun too, man. It like a fun street to walk down too. It-
Bro, when you get back to the States,
Yeah,
you'll have lucid fever dreams.
man.
Damn.
Because you
I
were
don't
in a
even
place,
think you would
dude.
still be up.
Bro, that place was heaven on earth. When you die and
Damn.
imagine, if you die and imagine heaven, that's fucking heaven right there, bro.
Ooh, shit. Ooh. Lil Tecca. I don't know if you ever heard of that rapper, Lil Tecca. He one
Yep.
of my
I
favorite.
got two twin Glocks, turned into a dancer.
Yeah, him. He had a song last year. No, actually a couple years ago. He had a song with Kodak Black called Heaven on Earth. And you just made me think about that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play that shit when I travel there.
No facts, bro. You play it, dude. There's gonna be a song that either you play. Oh, by the way, bring a speaker. You know, that way you could like a small little mini speaker. So when you're having sex in your hotel Airbnb, you have music. But anyway, there's gonna be a song that you play or you hear in the clubs or whatever. That's gonna be like every time you hear that song, it's gonna make you think of fucking Thailand. And this is
Ooh.
wherever you go and have a good time, whether it's Vietnam, Philippines, Netherlands, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll probably be mad as a fuck when I come back over here.
Oh yeah, you will. You'll be bricked up. You'll be waking up in the middle of the night, bricked up, thinking like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go out to the bar again,"
Ooh,
and you'll be like,
shit.
"Fuck, I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. There's no bars open, bro. Bars close at
Ooh,
2 a.m. here.
shit.
Bars close at 2 a.m. here. Over there, man, 11 a.m. the next day, bro. You still up?
Mm.
Ooh, so really all day pretty much.
Facts, bro.
Meanwhile, these shits only open to like
Bro,
12
Mc,
o'clock in the morning or something.
McDonald's 24 hours, Burger King 24 hours,
Really?
and they're premium Burger King and premium McDonald's, like real meat, like not no processed bullshit.
Oh,
No.
so it tastes different and tastes better.
Yep, and it's everywhere you go. You go to Netherlands, you're gonna have real actual beef with the McDonald's. You go to the airport there,
Real
all
act
that, bro. What
Let
was
me
that, sir?
ask you this: Would you
the
live
real
over?
actual
Let me ask you this: Have you? Oh no, go ahead, Emmanuel. My bad.
oh, you said real actual beef?
Oh yeah, because European laws don't allow the fake shit. So even when I was in Italy, real meat, real beef, grass fed beef, and they got salads like real fucking salads with real tomatoes. Uh, they got pastries that aren't even offered anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
All that strawberry cheesecake at a fucking McDonald's, and it's like a legit pastry.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Popeyes strawberry cheesecake or whatever, the Mardi Gras cheesecake, that shit's fake as fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. But I think they got an apple cheesecake now,
Mm.
or had one last 2 months ago. I still fuck with Popeyes. Fuck it, I still eat there. I just ate from there today.
I ate there yesterday for lunch.
Overseas, you'll see it's KFC. KFC's everywhere.
Oh really?
Yeah, usually. Like I was in Italy, Milan, they had KFC. They had KFC when I was in Egypt. But I wouldn't want to get food poisoning from that shit. Fuck no. They had KFC And fucking what's that shit called? Thailand. KFC here too.
I
Over there.
say this. I say this with no exaggeration. I've been watching this video as I'm talking to you for 18 minutes now, and I have yet to see a black man. I have I have yet.
No
All I
fucking weird.
see,
Bro, cause we
all
struggling out here. We ain't got no money, bro.
all I see, all I see, and you
Bro,
know what's funny? It's the same pattern.
hey, I'll be honest, bro.
I keep seeing old white men. I
Yeah,
keep
he's an
seeing and
old white.
Hey, you want to know?
old white
You want to know
men.
where black guys are going though?
Where
The real reason is black guys are mostly going to Brazil, Dominican Republic, and Colombia. That's why, because it's closer, and the bitches are badder. That's
Yeah,
why though.
yeah, yeah.
That's why though. That's the real honest. That's the real honest.
with
I
like
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When you look at that passport, well, when it comes to that passport bro shit, I stopped tuning into that. I stopped watching them around the time I stopped watching red pill content.
oh,
But I I noticed that the main places that passport bros would go to was like you say Dominican Republic, like you say Colombia, and like
Brazil.
Bangkok, Thailand, like Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I really didn't hear. Oh yeah, and Brazil. But other than that, I didn't really see too much about Passport Bros going much else, nowhere else.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Columbia, man, they doing that. What's that dude that died? What his name is? Young Scooter.
Bro, young Scooter, bro.
Columbia. Hey, I played that song. I was like, man,
Bro, I listen. I liked a lot of his music too, bro. But he died over some dumb shit. Jumping over a fucking bear fence,
yeah,
and it was because a bitch set him up too. Like one of his bitches set him up.
Yeah. It was some shit she did or said or
See,
something.
bro, and check this out. Young Scooter had the Triple Cross album. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all listened to him, but that Triple Cross. This man knew everything there was about the streets supposedly, and he still got fucked up. And even Trouble, he was another dude that people would be like, yeah, he's legit. He knows a lot of the shit about the streets, blah blah. At the end of the day, man, you're gonna get fucked up somehow, some way, bro.
Imagine if I was to go the Pattaya. I keep pronouncing it right, Pattaya. Is that's how you say it, Pattaya?
That's how I say it.
Man, imagine if I go there right now. I would be the only young black dude that's a foreigner.
So I'm trying to tell. And guess what? You're not fat, bro. That bald trucker, fat, black dude. His girl was staring me down. Didn't even want to pay attention to him while they were playing pool. But yet he still had the ability to be with her, and he was
Oh,
a
she
two
was
out of.
choosing. It looked like she was choosing.
She was staring, dude. I waved at her. She was smiling at me. She fucking. The only reason I waved is like to wave her off. Like, are you fucking staring at me? But yeah, she was just fucking staring, smiling, licking her lips, all that. And I'm like, bro, he paid for you, fucking giving the GFE. She would not stop looking at me because I mogged the shit out of just. You're a rarity, bro. If you're in shape, you got the hollow cheeks, bro. I've seen you. You got nice teeth. You got the hollow cheeks. Yeah, and you're
Damn,
tall. You would hype mog the fuck out of everybody there. So I'm telling you,
damn.
bro, you would do numbers, bro. I would hope you play into the whole Atlanta bullshit. Probably wear the Atlanta hat. Probably wear the Atlanta baseball cap. Whatever, man. But you could be yourself. You don't have to. But
Yeah. I'll probably have a little certain kind of swag when I go there too, as far as style wise. So
yep,
yeah, I
yep.
see where you coming from. Like maybe wear the hat to the back or some shit
And
like
guess
that.
what? Guess what, Trey?
Get
It's a
some
place.
cologne or something.
It's a place where you could bring a fucking backpack and go buy all the clothes you need there. Because, like I said, they got all the fake shit there. The
Oh
fake
yeah.
Balenciagas, the designer, all that shit, but it looks real.
Right.
mm,
So I mean, and there's people that do that. They'll literally bring a backpack on a plane, and then will go over there and buy all their clothes there, and then throw their clothes away when they about to go back on a plane.
Damn.
Yep, because it's cheap.
mm.
Yeah, and it's like
Me, I brought my
yeah.
clothes though. I brought my clothes though to stand out. You know what I'm saying? But teachers on.
No, I wouldn't tripping on that. I was still talking about the video. But yeah, like I say, the only men I'm seeing is the people that's from they. and white men. White men the only foreigners that I'm seeing, but they look like they 5 years out, like they look like they retired.
And guess what?
No,
These white men.
no exaggeration, no exaggeration. It look
Yep.
like they retired.
And guess what? These white men. A lot of them ain't even American. They're Russian. They're fucking Canadian or fucking UK or German. You know. So there's not even that many Americans. But they all speak. All these Thai bitches. A lot of them speak English. And I've dealt with one that didn't speak English, and they all going. This bitch, we just played Connect Four, and she was like, I don't know too much English. So I was like, all right, let me cut to the chase, short time. And she's like, mm-hmm. And we just went. It was an insane experience. She licked the gooch, licked the balls. I didn't ask her to. She sucked the balls, all that.
Damn.
That's what happens when you put in a little bit more effort. You know what I'm saying? You get more perks. But
Damn.
all these bitches are going, bro. It don't fucking matter, bro. The money talks too.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel, I feel like you're in good shape too.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, DP?
Oh, what's
I'm
that?
still I'm still watching the same video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Guess what? The video pull up at Beach Road. It looked nice too. That shit looked nice.
Bro, when you go there one time, you'll see girls that you saw in person there on the beach road from those videos.
Damn.
And guess what? There's people who even said there's a guy I follow. His name's Osh. So it was like Ono Osho, who goes to all these places. And he even said he saw himself in a video. Because a lot of these guys are having body cams walking across. So
Right.
it could be me. It could be me in a video, but y'all don't know what I look like. But it could be me in a video, and you'll be like, "Oh, hey, dead parents, is this you? The only black guy who's muscular and blah 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 or whatever."
Right.
And then I'll be like, "Fuck, bro, I've been outed." But whatever.
Yeah. It looked nice though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit looked nice.
Yep, and it'll be like construction workers catcalling you. Ooh la la, Trey. Ooh, handsome boy. Ooh, and they're touching you, grabbing you, touching your dick. If you call them a
Damn.
lady boy, guess what they do? If you're like, hold on, are you a lady boy? No. And they'll grab your hand and be like, look, feel pussy. And she'll grab your hand and will have you like touch her pussy to show that she's a female.
Yeah.
That's how raw these bitches are. That's how authentic these bitches are.
Damn.
Man, y'all gonna make a nigga want to go to goddamn Colombia.
Oh no, you going. We all going. Hey, we gonna do a guys trip.
Oh.
Hey, donate.
You know
donate
what?
to.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit do sound kind of fun.
Yeah. Do a donation. Do a set up the whenever you decide to go. Set up an event.
Hey,
And anybody's
Emmanuel,
invited that fucks with your channel.
Emmanuel, you can hear me, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Hey, you seen the movie Girls Trip? You saw the movie Girls Trip?
Hey, before that, like, man.
No, I'm saying, have you seen the movie Girls Trip? Hey,
Tiffany Haddish.
He never saw it?
Yeah, I seen
Tiffany Haddish.
Hey, we gonna do the guy version of that.
Girls Trip, man. I'm fucking weak.
No, I'm saying we gonna do the guy version of that.
Who's gonna be Tiffany Haddish? It's gonna be Savvy Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Jada Pancake.
All right, this is dumb.
But no, I ain't meant it like that. I'm just
No,
saying,
you good. No, it's funny. It was funny. That was cool.
No. But the guys trip shit.
They was in New Orleans. Ain't it?
Yeah.
Was they in New? I think they was because they went to the Mardi Gras shit.
Yeah. They was in that Mardi Gras. They was in the States, bro. We going overseas. Fuck that.
Yeah, we going overseas.
A lot of shit. Well, I got my first.
You got child support?
Hell nah, man. I had my first
Okay.
high school, bro. So.
Okay. Because I was talking about that earlier. I said if you have child support and it's too much, they take your passport. They withhold your passport.
I wasn't having no kids in no high school. Like Trey was out of high. I'm bro. I was like, you like that, you like that. 98 and 99, we was like the last two like in damn high school. So can you imagine like being in high school barely getting anything, bro? Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you was
Yeah.
like that's why I kind of like back in like the early 2000s and late 2010s, because like at first before all this shit, like bro, I was getting like when I was 11 years old, bro, I used to get like stares from like older women, like women that was damn near like looked like they was in college or damn high school. Like I used to fuck with like high school, and then like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like everybody used to get kind of attention. Then it's like when social media started happening, that shit just went out the window.
Well, guess what? Social media is there in some of these other countries, and it still don't fucking matter.
I know, right?
Damn,
Yep.
for real?
Hell yeah, bro. It don't, dude. Check this out. If you got 1,000 bitches on one street, who's the competition? The other 1,000 bitches. So that's why they grabbing. That's why they pulling all it, because there's so many. There's not enough dudes. They always out.
Okay.
And this is not.
Makes sense.
And this is not just Thailand. If you go to Mexico and other places, you go to there's certain areas where the girls outnumber even if they're sex workers. We're talking about just sex workers, whatever.
They got to compete. They got to get something.
Exactly. All Brazilian bitches look good. So if they all look good, they're all competition with each other. There's not enough men to go around. The foreigner men or whatever, or the
Man,
dude paying.
I should
So
have
it's
been.
like I gotta get this dude because this bitch here. I mean, I look good, but this bitch here kind of look better than
Bro,
me. So it's like
these
I better snatch him before she get him.
these young black dudes on that are new, like Don X Banks and Lord Williamson,
Yeah.
that are like within the last year, that they're not passport bros in the sense like they're trying to get married. They were just smashing and dashing, bro. All these bitches, they're having this bitch in the video, and it's on to the next. And these bitches know that they're gonna have a new girl the next day, and they're still fucking with them because the competition is fierce.
But hey, they should have been. They like, I know we should have been doing this a long time. I know my pops went to the Philippines one time when I wasn't really.
I was already doing this, thankfully though, through the military.
Oh,
But that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I probably would have been like everybody else, where like I'm trying to get my money up or some shit like that. But
because niggas, guys was like way before everybody was on that shit. Like I had that. I don't know if I had that mindset or the end. Because the funniest thing about it is I looked up Elliot Rogers today.
yep.
I'm looking him up, bro, and I'm like, bro, I'm like way before all that shit. All that black pill shit just trickled down. I was like, man, this shit is just.
Yo, but it's because you didn't have to back then. You could just stay where you're at and get a baddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fastest kid in school got a baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were the fastest kid in school, if you're the most funniest, if you were the bro, it was just that it's simple, that easiest. Like it wasn't like your best friend trying to steal your girl because it's hard to get a girl, period. So like he knows you got a girl and he's trying to fucking steal or get at her, and then your girl tells you, hey, I'm getting text messages or I'm getting a match from your whatever, and she's your ex now or whatever. But whatever, man. Like dudes don't follow bro code no more because it's hard as fuck to get girls.
Yeah.
So no one's really a bro. Like Lord Mafka, he made a video saying like everyone's a snake just getting ready to bite. Like you don't want to meet anybody.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm talking about you might be with a clique of dudes, your little bullshit friend group, and then next thing you know, a girl will walk past. They try to start play fighting with you and all that other bullshit. Like,
Man,
bro, come on, man.
I remember you did a video. You was like, you should it was somewhere they be like, when
You talking about me?
Yeah. When you in America, it's like you gotta the woman. It's something you were saying like dudes be trying to get you to acknowledge. Because Lord Mafka did some on Elliot Rock. Like,
you talking about that? I did a video on that. You talking about the recent one I did?
Yeah, you was like, girl, you be trying to like guys be, but like I don't know, but that's
DP. You know the DP. He talking about that same
yeah, where he be like, hey Trey, Emmanuel, you see that ass over there? Oh, y'all better go talk to him. Yeah, y'all trying to talk? Come on now, y'all know they're trying to talk. Even though he's the one who called out the ass, he's the one. And it's like, bro, it was like, bro, we know that bitch doesn't like us. She way out of her league. She like, bro.
Yeah, I saw you comment.
We don't have access. If we don't have access, why am I getting hyped? That's like me seeing
Yeah,
a
you
that's like me
can't
seeing a
comment
porn.
that.
That's like me seeing a porn video and I'm like, "Oh, Emmanuel, you see Pinky back in her prime?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
It's like,
Yo, I need to
Yeah,
travel
yeah,
back in
back
time to get
back
at this
back in
ass.
they back in they prime, goddamn you man.
yeah,
What?
yeah. It's like a yeah, yeah.
Cherokee,
And then
Skin Diamond.
I think Emmanuel talking about the comment I made when I was like, they get mad at you when you don't. It's like they got a problem, they got an issue with you not acknowledging them, but they fail to realize we know what time it is, so ain't no sense of us even, you know.
No, saying, bro, they didn't hype the one man. All these bitches that been ran, bro. That's all you gonna get is some ran through and not ran. Then they the women that like they stop taking care of themselves like at one point in time. Then they really start turning into like old aunties, and I'm like, man, yeah,
I gotta stop you there, broski.
shh,
Only on one thing that you said.
what?
Where you said they all ran through. Hey, let's be honest. The girls that we were just talking about in Thailand, and this is many other countries, they were all sharing, bro. They're all ran through. So
Yeah,
you
basically.
know, you have to accept that. That's the black pill. They're all ran through. We're all sharing is Karen. It ain't fun if the homies can't have none. And you know, so hey, I get her Wednesday. You get her Thursday. Trey gets her the rest of the days. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
Hey, remember the game Hot Potato?
yeah.
Hell yeah. Or the what's that shit? What's that shit? Dancing musical chairs with the
Yeah.
yeah.
But the women back then, like they had kind of. I remember the dude was like shit when they was in high school, like in the early 2000s. He was like they had more. I guess he was saying,
Class, they had more class.
yeah, he said they had kind of more dignity, but I'm like, still, bro, you still had some that was in their late 20s still getting. I don't know, bro. They say a girl like here in America is turning 18 like every day, like a graduating every day. So I'm like, man, that shit crazy.
Okay, but do we have access
Yeah,
to eight? Now wait, guess what? When you go over there, do you have access to 18-year-old chicks? Yes, you do.
of course, like it's like over here, it's like, bro, that shit crazy. But then it's like in other countries, it's just like, bro, it's every man's game, and that's why these bras getting so mad because it's like you don't want the guys that you say you don't want. Everybody is just mad. I get mad at y'all. Like,
And then
Wh-
where y'all go?
the part that be killing me, the part that be killing me is they start making claims about people that go over that get their passport to go mess with chicks. And it's like shit, you funky bitches over here, y'all do the same thing.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa.
they just want y'all for your money. Bitch, you want us for your money. Oh, y'all going back over there and y'all catching diseases. Bitch,
Wait,
you giving
nope.
bitches disease too.
Let me tell you guys something though. Don't let these girls fool you. These girls are traveling overseas for men as well, and they've been doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
You
they been
have
doing.
guess what? Guess what? If you could look at documentaries right now, there are French European chicks going to Dominican Republic for men. There are Gambia in Africa. There are UK British elderly chicks, Canadian chicks coming over to Gambia, getting at these young African black dudes and all this shit. You see it on 90 Day Fiance as well. There's documentaries on this shit. There's even young black females traveling to go to Spain, Portugal, Italy, and they're talking about their little hoe escapades with the men out here and seeing how they're treated and all that stuff. They're doing this shit too. We just get all
Man,
the aggro.
I know y'all heard about Dubai.
Yeah,
It's expensive as fuck over there though.
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about what they were doing over there.
Like the females or the men, because
The
for men it's.
females.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's
I
expensive to pay
heard
for bitches over there though.
I heard the dude. I heard the people in Dubai allegedly them Instagram models that used to fly over them back in like 2018,
Oh,
2019.
they killed him, huh?
No, I heard they was getting shitted on for money. Literally, like they used to take a shit on them for money. Allegedly, that's what was going on.
Oh, damn. Okay,
All them
but
Instagram models.
have you heard of honor killings?
No,
So in the Middle East, some countries, if your daughter dishonors your family, you can legally kill your daughter. So there was these two chicks in the U.S. That became Instagram whores when they came to the U.S. Their dad had sent them to the U.S. or whatever, and to like get a better life or whatever, or trade, whatever, college. and they became Instagram whores over there. And the dad found out, so he went to the U.S. and killed him. But because he went to the U.S., that's where he fucked up and and had to get charged. But they got honor killings, so that's why their women is behaved because
Where?
in the Middle East,
Oh, okay,
select
okay.
countries. Not saying I'm for that, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just like, it's that crazy how that's why I think it's a clown world. So a little bit of weed over here in some states is okay. Some states will get you a little bit of jail time. If you go to Thailand, there was a point in time where you get the death penalty for any drug that you like bring over there. Death penalty.
Damn.
And then here's the thing: prostitution is way like you'll get fucking like be labeled a sex offender here, but go over there, prostitution is fucking nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's a clown world. You got honor killings. Middle Eastern dads can kill their fucking daughter or fucking son and be legal about it if he just says he was dishonoring my family name or whatever. It's a clown world, man.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yep. That's why that's why I said like I'll get done smashing the bitch and still be listening to y'all. I'll still be listening to all y'all videos.
Yeah. Yeah, these motherfuckers coming up. I'm talking about, I'm seeing it, boy. They cause I ain't gonna lie. I'm you know what? I'm looking at the street now, man. It look like it's like 1,000 women on one strip, right? It look like it's a
Oh wait.
thousand.
Luke the Worm. I'll let you finish, and after that, Luke the Worm asked me a question.
No, I was saying I'm looking at the strip now, man, and it look like it's like 1,000 women on one strip. And it look like it's 1,000 women, and it's like, bro, man, it looked like a bunch of women on one strip. Cause like it's the way they strip is, it's like it's long with a bunch of bars on it, with a bunch, yeah. And so, man, it looked like it might be like let's say like 1,000 women on one strip, but it only be like, let's say 20 men walking down the street. Like he said, the competition, yeah, the competition is with the other women. It's not like, I can't explain it. Whatever. Remember what you said earlier, DP?
The sense of urgency they have for you is greater because they're trying to get money for themselves, and they compete. Each bar has about 20 bitches in there.
Shit.
So they all trying to get money for their family or whatever the fuck, for whatever they want to do, whether they just want to wear a designer or whatever the fuck, start their own business, whatever. So they all trying to compete. So if they like, oh, he not bad looking. Oh, finally, black guy. Oh, finally, BBC. So they gonna grab, you know what I'm saying? Because even a bald fat black guy, bald fat black, not black dude, white dude or whatever, could still get grabbed because they could be like, fuck it, no one's gonna take him. I'm gonna take him. I need that money. He probably because old dude's got a lot of money or don't mind tricking heavy. So it's a girl out there for you. It's a bro. The sky's
Yeah,
the limit.
cause you gotta think, cause it's rare for us. Cause like I say, I'm like 30 minutes in and I ain't saw a black dude yet, let alone a young dude that's in shape.
Hey, but can I answer Loop the Worm's
Yeah, go
question?
ahead, go ahead. I meant to tell you that earlier. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Loop the Worm, I'm just like half neat for half the year and then just work. And bro, I just live below my means. So sometimes live in a car, sometimes book a pad split, which is renting a room, and you pay weekly. So if you keep your expenses low, you're good to go,
Rent
bro.
what kind of room?
Pad split, they got it in Georgia. Georgia's where it came from. Pad split. PADSPLIT. It's an app on a phone too, and you rent a room in someone's house. Like, but the person who owns the house doesn't live there, and they just have I like the room I have has my own restroom, and like for me and my like you could pay like $160 a week, which is 600 some bucks in some areas. Uh, I know Phoenix, Arizona, they have like $210 or $230 a week, which is like 800. It depends on the location, right? But if you keep your expenses low, you'll be able to travel and still be able to not to work all year or just work part time.
How you
But
spell it?
PADSPLIT.
Oh, literally. Okay.
Yeah, pad split. And then the dude who said Colombia getting kidnapped, that is a fact. If you go by yourself, bro, you got to get a private driver, bro. Like a private driving company. Like I do package deals. So like I get the hotel, the airline, and the driver to and from the airport. And then I try to find someone like, cool. But I haven't been to Colombia yet. But when I go to Colombia,
Boy,
I've already looked at private driving companies online and I'm just going to pay the fucking money. I'm just going to
I,
pay the
I,
money for a private driver.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I
Yeah,
told, like I told you before. Like I
mm,
told you before, I got a top
driving.
10. I got a top 10 list of like women that are like my favorite, and Colombia is in my top two. That's how
Yeah,
much I love Colombian bitches.
Okay. Hold on.
I heard some shit about Colombia, boy. Man, I done heard some shit where they got like dust that they blow on dudes and they passing
yeah,
out
that
from it
sound
and
about right.
Yeah,
robbing their ass.
it's called Devil's Breath. Hey, Luke the Worm, he asked me a question. So Luke the Worm, how old are you, bro? Because there's dudes who do the military and then they get disability after. And disability, if you get 100%, that's $3,800, bro. I know some dudes that get that. And even if you don't get 100%, you can get $2,000. You can get 1,500. You know what I'm saying? So I think the military is worth it on that end. But if you just want to, actually do your service and all that, um, I don't think it's worth it because I think you get more money being a truck driver or learning a trade or some shit. Because you're gonna work a shit ton of overtime in the military
Mm,
any goddamn way, and you're not gonna get paid for the overtime. So I really think the disability or the free college that you get is the only thing that's really worth it.
Damn. So hold on. So let me. I don't mean to get off topic, but they don't the rooms that like if I was to rent a room for them, like the owner still live there, right?
Nope, they don't. So check this out, Trey. Some rooms are like a 1 month or 3 month minimum. So let's say like without a penalty, and guess what the penalty is? Only $35 if you leave early. So let's say you want to do 3 months there, and then you want to go to Thailand for 2 months. You could do 3 months there, cancel and terminate your pad split. Go 2 months, put your stuff in storage or your mama house, whatever. Go to Thailand for 2 months, come back and get another pad split. So
Damn.
you didn't pay rent. You know how if you go on a vacation in an apartment, you still got to pay your rent while you're in that vacation for 2 months or a month?
Right.
Exactly, bro. Over there, you don't have to. Pad split, you can just terminate the rent because it's weekly. It's weekly pay. So you could
Right.
terminate that shit and then done. Travel, put your car at your mama's house or whatever, your dad or whatever storage unit, don't matter.
Damn. But yeah, but like you say, the owners don't live there.
Nope. Bro, they turned the garage into a fucking room.
Damn.
I was in a pad split one time. It had 9 fucking rooms. It was a 2 story. It had 4 rooms up top, 5 rooms at the bottom.
Shit.
They be turning the closet. They be turning everything into a fucking room. Some people renovate the whole pad split. So, dude, there's companies that'll buy a house and turn that bitch into a pad split. And it started where you're from. It started in Georgia, Atlanta. That's where it
Oh, it
started.
started. Oh, it started in Georgia.
It's an Atlanta based company. Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, because they got them all. They got. I'm looking at it now. I appreciate you. You just put me up on game. But yeah, I'm looking at them
If
now.
you
They got
ever
them.
want to leave your parents' house, if you ever get the opportunity to, but you don't want to get an apartment and be asked out,
Yeah.
bro, pad split is the way, bro. Because I'm 30 years old and I'm using that bitch. And guess what? I've seen 50-year-old people. I've seen 60-year-old people. And here's another thing. Here's the black people. 50 year
Oh,
old,
here you go. Come
60-year-old
on.
people working as janitors, working as security guard, working at the movie theater, doing hairdressing, barbershop. Bro, it never ends. When are people gonna wake the fuck up? If 50 and 60-year-old people are working all these bullshit jobs, then you're probably gonna be in the same boat.
Okay.
I know I will. So enjoy what you can.
Okay. Hey, you know what's a fucked up black pill? This one of the worst black pills to swallow. But then again, I plan on roping, so I it might not be an issue for me. But
Likewise.
but like when people when people like outcast people, they
yeah,
get old. You know what I'm saying? They living by themselves and they old. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all get where I'm trying to come from, but
Yes,
that's.
I do. Remember, I told you I got the advance directive and the will. I already got that
Oh
in place.
yeah, I
So,
remember we talked
so
about that.
if I shoot myself in the head and I fail, they cannot resuscitate me. They cannot give me life sustaining support. That's in my will and my advance. If they ever do put me on that, if my brother's alive or anyone else is alive, they could be like, nope, his will says he wants to fucking die. Let him die. But you could be fucked
Yeah.
because
So even if our family member wanted the goddamn
they
the
could fuck you
hospital.
over. Yeah, they could fuck you over. Yeah.
Hold on. I thought they couldn't do nothing to you because you put.
Yes, that's what it wishes, but they could fuck you over and be like, you know what? I want him to be alive. I miss my bro, man. I miss my son. I
Oh
miss my.
damn.
He was my everything, babe. You my everything, babe. I love you. Blah, blah,
Damn.
blah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey
But I
man.
put that in place, bro, because you know what's gonna happen to us. No one's gonna be at our funeral any goddamn way.
Anyway,
So if I get a heart attack, they can't resuscitate me. I put do not resuscitate. They'll see that shit and be like, okay, yeah, we just gonna leave him for dead. We gonna burn his ashes or whatever the fuck, or whatever the state does.
damn.
Because guess what, Trey Trey?
I just hope don't nobody, huh?
Because guess where you going? Guess what, Trey Trey? If you got brain damage, you got a dementia. Guess where you going? Ain't nobody taking care of you. You ain't going to your mama's house. You going to a
Okay.
fucking mental facility. You going to a fucking nursing home,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's a miserable existence.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just hope don't no fucking asshole would tell the hospital people, no, we want them to be no, we want them to be alive.
Then I suggest you do the advanced directive. The will.
No,
Guess
no,
what?
wait a minute. So even if I thought you were saying even if you even if you do that, they still could be on that fuck shit.
Your family could fuck you over. That's all I'm saying. Whoever you
That's what
put
I
in charge.
mean.
Yeah, yeah. So check this out. If you don't say shit and you get into a coma, they gonna put you in a coma. The government or state, whatever hospital, they gonna put you in a coma. And if the coma was like 2 months, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Trey Trey, you're awake now." Well, guess what, Trey Trey? You owe us $200,000 in medical debt. Do you want that? Do you want medical fucking bills of $200,000? No, I don't think so. So if you do an advance directive, you can appoint, hey, I want my brother, my best friend, or whoever the fuck, my mom, or whoever knows you, which is really hard for our situation. I just put my family members, immediate family. But yeah, they could fuck you over instead of the state. It's a less likelihood because they could be like, Trey, Trey, we know you hated life, so we gonna let you die in peace.
Yeah.
There was a dude in a coma. Check this out. There was a dude in a coma who heard everything while he was in a coma. And when he was in a coma, his mom even said, I just want him to fucking die. I don't want to see him like this. I really
I
want
mean
him to
you
fucking die. And he remembered that shit and said that shit to his mom when he woke up. So imagine being that miserable existence. You hear everything and you just lifeless, just staying there. You like retarded a little bit.
yeah. But then again though, at least she meant it from like a place of heart, because I guess she meant it like she didn't want him to suffer.
Facts, facts, facts. I imagine that would be the thing, right? But
Yeah.
why can't she? If she really wanted that, why can't she just say, "Hey, just pull the plug"? Because I would have been like, "Pull the plug." Because guess what?
If that's the case, yeah.
Exactly, exactly. I have a Euclidania. His question for Thailand, they speak English, brother. For Amsterdam, they speak English, brother. You don't have to
Nah,
learn
nah,
Dutch.
nah, nah, nah. If I'm going to like a dangerous place, which I don't really plan on going to, like it might be better to speak a little I mean speak their language. But other than that, Thailand, it seems like they speak a good amount of English, right?
Hey,
It seems like a
hey,
lot of
guess
Thailand
what?
people.
Yes, they do, and guess what? The laws are so fucked that they're all nice because you do anything crazy in Thailand, you're going to Thai prison, which is horrible as fuck, and plus you get many, many, many years, even the death penalty. So that's why, like Egypt, when I went to Egypt, You can learn English as well too. I mean, you don't have to learn. It's an Arab country. You don't have to learn Arabic. But guess what? Their laws are so fucking horrible that no one's gonna stab you. No one's gonna do all that stuff, rob you, whatever. But they will scam the fuck out of you, though. That's the problem. You'll be scammed like crazy at the pyramids, at the fucking shrines, at the temples. It don't fucking matter. But they're not gonna stab you, bro. They're not gonna rape you, stab you, whatever the hell. That's not gonna happen. So if you go to countries where laws are crazy, you're good. But when you go to Central America, it's really just South America and Central America. You got to learn fucking Spanish, but you might need to get a chauffeur too, VIP service with a private driver or some like the airport. Airport is already known for scams. Whether you're in Africa or Central America, airport already known for scams. So you might want to have a chauffeur that you pay for. Take you from the airport, check your bags, and get the visa for you, and then take you to your hotel or Airbnb, whatever you decide.
Yeah.
But I will say this: safe as fuck. Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Netherlands, Amsterdam. Safe as fuck. And all you need is English. The only two languages you need to know in all the world, English and Spanish, because all across the world, everybody pretty much speaks English except for fucking Spanish countries. A lot of them don't really know. Some areas that are touristy, to speak English, but a lot of them, if you want to get to the good places, like for Hormaxon, you got to learn that Spanish or speak enough of it. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been to the DR?
Yes, but I went on a mission trip back when I was a retarded Christian.
Okay.
So I didn't actually go for Hormaxon, but I plan on doing it at some point. But
you know where I want to go to? Not just for the women. I want to go to the Hawaii for some reason.
bro, I saw a Lonely Black Pillar's video. It was a black dude talking. He was like, "Motherfuckers work at a job for 30 years and still haven't even put their feet in beach water. They can't even go to Hawaii."
The one he did recently.
Yeah, that was so true. It was like, dude, you can't even go to Hawaii.
I was like, damn, that's some real shit.
It's in the States. It's in the US and you can't even go to Hawaii. You will never get enough money.
Yeah. Because I think from history, wasn't it? I think it was its own country, and then it turned into like a state.
White people are the best at?
Wasn't it? I'm saying, but wasn't it its own country at first though?
It was annexed, yeah. So white by the Marines. So the white people are the best at writing a document. So the Marines went over there, massacred some people, and wrote a document saying, "Hey, this is in legislator now. This is ours. This is the United States." That is the best thing white people ever did. And this is all white people, the Spanish, Portuguese, French, whatever the fuck, Dutch. They just write shit in the legislator saying, "Hey, it's documented." And people, it's not like they would fall for it, but it's like, we're weaker than you. We got no fucking guns.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's pretty much it. They had access to guns.
Yeah, because it's like, I believe it's a part of the U.S. now. Like, it's a state now, but I think back then,
yeah.
I think it was its own country, right?
Yeah. Did you know the British Empire was the last empire, and it owned Egypt, owned Australia, owned India, owned did you know that? And look at the British Empire now. Look at the UK. That's all they are. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. What would
the US used to own the Philippines. That's why they speak English there. The US used to own the Philippines. They were the last.
Yeah.
What would you say is the top 5 dangerous places to go? Any place dangerous, but you know what I mean as far as like this travel and shit.
For Hormaxon, Madagascar, Colombia, Brazil. I mean, well, Colombia definitely, but Brazil, it's not as bad, but I guess you would say. I guess just those 3. That's a known for Hormaxon. Oh, Mexico, you could put that. So that's 4.
See, like the only 3 I ever heard was Colombia and Brazil, for the most part. Well, the only 2.
Because the bitches are just here's why. Because it's close to the U.S. Colombia is like what, a 6-hour flight, 5-hour, 6-hour flight. Thailand is a 30-hour flight. So
Oh,
that's why most Americans aren't there. Most Americans are in DR, Colombia, Mexico, and Brazil. Playa del Carmen, Mexico, Cancun, Mexico, Tijuana, Mexico, Monterrey, Mexico,
Mm.
and
Mexico City.
yeah, and Pattaya is further than Bangkok, right?
Yeah, you got to take a 2 hour taxi, 1 hour and 40 minute taxi ride to get there. Yeah,
Oh, okay, from Pattaya to Bangkok.
but you can set it up. So I did Booking.com, and I had it like set up to where as soon as I got to the airport, within an hour, I got the taxi, and it took me straight there to my hotel. So you can, it's not bad as it seems, bro. You'll get a take. So when you're on long plane rides, Dramamine. Dramamine is for nausea, so you won't get vomiting. So if you have motion sickness, whether you're on a boat or a plane, that plane ride is so long that you might want to take Dramamine, so you can just not get motion sickness, and it'll make you fall asleep. So if you're one of those people who can't sleep when you're on the plane, you will be able to fall asleep too and avoid motion sickness. Because most people, when they touch down to Vietnam, whatever, all that stuff, Japan or Bali, Singapore, Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia, and Singapore are good places too. You go to those places, you might need that 1 day to recover. Whereas me, that 1 day, I was already moving. I didn't need no fucking 1 day of recovery because I already slept on the plane. I got no motion sickness. So it's called
Yeah.
Dramamine. You could buy it at the airport, which it costs more, or you could buy it from your CVS pharmacy, Target, whatever the fuck, Walmart.
Mm.
Damn. All right, y'all. I'm about to go and get ready to get off. Anything y'all got to say before I get off?
All I gotta say is the best video to watch if you're for Time Pill is the Oversphere. It's called The Left Behind and Fear of Missing Out. That shit'll make you want to complete any dreams or pleasures that you have. That shit is insane. Guys, if you're nearing 30, time is running out. The attractive male, the male's attractiveness, whatever you think you look like, their peak ends around 36, 37. So use it to your fullest. If you can still Hormax, do it.
Right,
And that's
right,
it. That's all I
right,
got to say.
right. I think about two. I think 31. I think like 32, 33 is where men typically start balding. I think some
I'm
people.
bald.
Damn.
Yep. And I still got all that GFE. So I'm telling you, you can still make things work. But
Yeah.
I compensated for my body, but my bad. I'll let you go. My bad.
No, I was about to say because I still have mine, but I guess I'll be there in the next few years.
Yes, sir.
Um.
Yes, sir. Ski.
What about you, Emmanuel? You got anything to say before I end it?
Hell nah, bro. I'm trying to goddamn complete my goddamn fantasies. I'm trying to see how, bro. This shit getting irritated.
Yeah, it is at this point. It is. Hey man, but all jokes aside, though, I'm gonna make a video about this. We got to plan us some type of guy strip or something, something.
And y'all could get y'all first threesome easily over there, too. I forgot to mention that, but my bad.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, but yeah. Shit. Anyway, you had wanted to go, anyways, Emmanuel. I don't think I asked you that yet.
Bro, either something like motherfucking.
Thailand.
I don't know about Thailand. I don't know, bro. Thailand.
Africa, Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. They got badass African chicks.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know, bro. The plane, bro. I know I'd be scared to get on the plane, but still, bro, because
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of our experience, bro, we could have had here, like in the States, but still, bro, it's just,
Hey, we're past that, bro. We're past that. It's over.
bro,
It's
we,
over.
it's been, man, that shit been over, bro. Everybody, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly
Yeah,
what I'm saying, bro.
yeah.
You ain't gonna get it here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's sad, but hey, time is running out.
The score 60 to 0.
bro, that's all you gonna have like left here, bro. Is a whole bunch of just, I don't
You
know, bro.
gotta make the pilgrimage. You gotta say your pride aside and make the pilgrimage to get some ass. It's sad, but we gotta do it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we got to plan I'm gonna do a video on that. We got to plan like some type of like this black pill. Not everybody though, but just certain select few dudes. We plan a guy strip or some shit. That'll be kind of interesting. Before I leave, a DP.
Yes, sir.
Hey, remember the scene? Hey, remember the scene on Girls Trip where Jada Pinkett was about to get some dick, and
The
she got
grapefruit.
the
Oh, bro, you crazy? They squirted in the dude's eye or some shit or something. I don't know.
no
Oh no, no,
no
no.
no she cut the hole so she could jerk the dude
Oh,
off, but the acid part got inside the dude dick, and he went to screaming.
oh, yeah, yeah, bro. I had a dream to get grapefruited until that movie.
Huh?
I had the dream. I had a fantasy. I wanted to get grapefruited until that movie because the video, the grapefruit is from a viral video you saw, right?
It
It's on
is.
YouTube.
It is.
Yeah.
You took the words out of my mouth.
He
Like
said it burns calories. She said it burns calories. I was like, God damn, these bitches burn calories while sucking my dick. I want that. But
yeah, it was a viral video at that time. It was like a little trend where they was
yep.
doing shit like that,
I
and
was in the
they fit
military at
in
the
that
time. I
movie.
showed my flight chief that shit. That shit was crazy. They was like, don't ever show me that shit again. I was like, hey, you asked.
Yeah, man. But anyways, though, man, I appreciate y'all coming in. To talk to your boy. I actually had a nice little time talking to y'all. This was a nice conversation. It was kind of funny too. but
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Emmanuel, you know how we do, man. I see you around, man.
All right, son.
All right, DP, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, stay blessed.
All right, for sure.
All right.
All right.
All right.